Cadian Stones! Welcome to Mission 6 on the Strikeforce campaign on the JB Wargamer 87 YouTube channel. And today it is the Strikeforce mission 2000 points. And it is the Cadians of the 18th Army Group versus the Deathguard. And it is a vital intelligence mission, and it's from the core rulebook of the Warhammer 40,000 9th edition book. So we are playing on this terrain here, and straight away there is hardly any line of sight blocking terrain. So because things are getting desperate in this mission here, because it is the fall of Cadia. So the narrative is, it sets the scene for the fall of Cadia. Members of the 18th Cadian Army Group have been campaigning to defend their home planet, but it is being destroyed, and the Necron pylons are rising up, and the Chaos Warp gates are open to let out the abomination of the Nurgle, the Deathguard. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check out the lists to see the prelude for battle. This is the 2000 point list. That will be featured in this battle report. So we've got a mixture of tanks, artillery, battle tanks, and we've got the fast attack element as well, and of course the infantry in support of the armoured fist. So, starting off with the Warlord, Captain James Otero, and he is in command of this detachment. Now he has the Master of Command ability. So basically he will issue an additional order. So he is issuing the orders today as this battle that is about to happen is desperate to defend their home planet, their comrades, and the fortress world itself. So he has the Master of Command ability, and he also has the Relic of Lost Cadia. Yes, he does have that relic. Even though Cadia is crumbling all around him, he has found a relic that will inspire the men to victory. So he has that relic. But anyway, so he is James Otero. Thank you, James, for your support. He is one of my sponsors on the Patreon, on the YouTube channel. And also we have, as requested, long waited, Charles Cranford, Lord Commissar Charles Cranford. Now, I've given him, spending a command point, I have given him the Blade of Conquest, which is basically a sword which does D3 damage and AP -4. So a little bit of an upgrade for him, so I thought I'll try that out there. And we have, accompanying the commander, we have Warrant Officer 2, George Whittle. George Whittle, he is the tactical officer in support of the commander. So he will count as a platoon commander, and of course James Otero will count as a company commander. And then we have, holding the banner, Taylor Griselli. He holds the platoon banner today, the regimental colours, and then he has a command squad accompanying him. He has one with a Voxcaster, and the other guardsman is equipped with a flamer. And he has another Medipack as well. And then we come up to the Tech Priest Engine Seer. We have one of those. And then we have 4 servitors, 2 of which are equipped with heavy bolters. And then we have the first squad. We have Patreon's Will Ward, who is a sergeant. And then we have Marshal Cummings, who is requested as a Lance Corporal. And then we have Specialist Guardsman Donald Hammer. And then we have Private Second Class Jesse Patton. So they are reporting for duty today. And then we have Specialist Guardsman Rowan Douglas, as requested. He wanted to take command of the Heavy Bolters. And that's what he is representing today. And then in command of the Heavy Weapons Squad, we have Taylor Gavin, Lance Corporal Taylor Gavin. He has the heavy weapons. He is in command of this section. And then we have another squad. They are all equipped exactly the same. You know the combination: Voxcaster, grenade launcher and las guns. But then in command, another Patreon, Drew Gomez, Sergeant Drew Gomez. And then we have Specialist Guardsman Connor Murdoch. Connor Murdoch has the grenade launcher. And then we have Sergeant First Class Patrick Darling. He's in command of this squad. And then Peter Nastro. He is a Specialist Guardsman and he has a grenade launcher. And then we have an auxiliary unit. Yes, Devon Matthews. He represents a bonehead in this mission. So that's his request there. And then, of course, Maxfield Knuckles, the Patreon himself. He is the tank commander represented in this mission. And then he has a customized veteran squad. Thank you, Maxfield, for your continuous support. And then these names here are all customized. So we have Sergeant Solomon Pincus, and then we have Lance Corporal Paul Kersey, and then we have Specialist Guardsman The Rage, and then we have Specialist Guardsman Durward Harshy, and then we have Specialist Guardsman Crestor Bentley. These names that he's customized, which is really cool. And then we have Shotgun Bill, which, don't worry, he will get his shotgun at a later date. Work in progress on the Cadians at this moment. And then we have Phineas Grantree. Looks like they're Guardsman First Class. And then we have Julius Bob, Guardsman First Class. And then we have Sammy Gravanko, aka The Ball. That's him there. And then finally we have Gunthor Crumb as Guardsman First Class. So that's his customized squad for his support there. And then of course we have the vehicles, the tanks. We have Sergeant First Class Zach Butler, aka Juliette Bellet. So it's a little bit of French pronunciation there. And then he has the Hellhound equipped with a Inferno Cannon and a hull-mounted heavy bolter. And then we have a unit of Armoured Sentinels, all equipped with the autocannons. They are a squadron. And then we have the artillery. Yes, Luke Jringel commands this artillery tank. All of the basilisks are equipped with Earthshaker cannons. And then we have Winston Atkins. That's a special request from him. He loves his artillery because artillery wins wars. So that's his request there. So that's Winston Adkins, a new Patreon on the channel. And then we have the two other tanks. We have an anonymous Lehman Russ battle tank. All the Lehman Russ battle tanks are equipped with battle cannons, sponson, multi-melters, and a las cannon. And then we have Ray Cross representing a Lehman Russ battle tank, all exactly the same equipment. And then the command tank himself, of course, Commander Maxfield Knuckles, equipped with a demolisher cannon, and the rest are exactly the same there. So that works out at 2,000 points for this detachment here, the battalion detachment. And the other thing I forgot to mention is that Maxfield Knuckles, Captain Maxfield Knuckles of the Tank Company, he has got this Steel Commander trait, which grants him an additional order for issuing those orders for those Lehman Russes. So There you go. That's the 2,000 points list. Cadia must stand, and it will fight to the end. Let's take a look at that abomination of desolation, the Deathguard. Right, this is Dan Underdown's 2,000 points of the Filthy Nurgle. That is debuting on the JB Wargamer 87 channel for the first time. Daniel Underdown is one of the members of SSWG Southend-on-Sea Wargames group. Thank you so much for volunteering and collaborating on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much, good sir. You have brought a lovely filthy army. I like to see.
Try my best.
Try my best to make it the most abominable, filthy army I've ever seen. So this is the Deathguard, 2,000 points, and Daniel is going to tell you what he's got and everything like that.
Right, so I've got a 2,000 point battalion detachment, which is Harbinger. We've got Typhus over here. We've got a Malignant Plaguecaster over here. We've got a Tallyman. We've got a Noxious Brightblinger, and we've got a Plague Surgeon.
Yep.
The Warlord is actually the Plague Surgeon. He has got the Arch Contaminator Warlord trait, and his relic is the Fagaris Helm, so he's getting an extra 3 inches on all of his auras.
Nice, nice. Yep. So that'd be 9 inches, I'm presuming.
3 inches base to start for his Feel No Pain, which will be increased up to 6. And for the Arch Contaminator, it would normally be 6, but that's going to be increased up to 9 inches.
Nice, very cool.
We've got this guy over here has got a relic, the Stench Vats, so he's got a 6-inch bubble around him of always fight last, don't count as charging, so anything that comes near him is going to be struggling in combat. I've upgraded his weapon as well to be, it's become strength 8, and I can re-roll the number of shots on it. This guy over here is bare bones, he's got nothing extra. Just going to be getting me some command point farms. Spell wise, over here for Typhus, I've given him Curse of the Leper and Plague Wind. And the Malignant Plaguecaster has got Putrescent Vitality and Miasma of Pestilence.
Nice.
So for my normal guys, I've got
normal.
Which you
They're
get for
filthy poxwalkers.
So we've got 3 units of 20 poxwalkers. And then behind them we've got 2 units of 5 Blightlord Terminators, each with a whatever these big flails are called, Flowers of Corruption. One of them has this guy over here. I've upgraded to giving him a relic, so his sword is, I think it's called Plaguebringer. So this is 2 damage sword, 3 AP. The other units just normal. And then a unit of 5 Death Shroud Terminators behind.
Oh wow!
And I've upgraded their their champion to have on 6s to wound. Generates mortal wounds.
Oh, nice.
So when these guys are in scythe mode, they'll be dishing out lots of damage, and he can be potentially throwing out some mortal wounds as well. And then behind them, I have got the standard 3 Plague Burst Crawlers, each with double entropy cannons and heavy sluggers.
They're a lot better now, aren't they? They get that +1 ballistic skill.
So yeah, they're 3 up to hit. The damage on the entropy cannons is 3 base plus D3.
Nice.
So you know you're always going to do at least 4 damage.
4 damage.
And they've obviously got the mortars on them.
Very good. Now, what's the caliber of the weapon on the mortars?
So it's D6 shots. Strength 8. And they're 2 damage each with AP -2. But I do have a stratagem now to buff one of them up to damage 3, and if he hits units within 6 inches, take a mortal wound on a 4 up.
Oh right,
So that's something that I'll probably be doing every turn as long as I've got a tank alive. Don't know how long they're going to last with as much tankage on the other sides of the board. So that's my list. I would like to have had Typhus as the actual warlord, but his warlord trait's rubbish. But I've taken him as Harbinger still just for for fun.
He's in command, he's passed the traits onto another ones.
To the surgeon.
He's like, we'll use your trait.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
Plus, I like the I like the stratagem. Reroll all to hits on the poxwalkers to farm for mortal wounds, because they are quite deadly once you get them into combat. You can throw out loads of attacks, mortal wounds on ones, reroll all to hits. I've had these guys take out things a lot bigger than they are.
Yeah, I remember shooting a whole unit of Inceptors against a single unit of Poxwalkers, and only killed one Poxwalker because of the field of pains they had.
Yeah, their field of pains is only a 6 up now, but they've got a base of toughness 4. So with your infantry, I'm assuming they've all got las guns. Yeah, so they're actually going to struggle to kill them, really. So they might be the key to victory today.
So the Poxwalker could win the war.
Yeah, if they get in combat.
Yeah.
Especially as there's a stratagem that I can bring. I could roll 7 dice. 3 ups will bring back Poxwalkers.
Yeah.
And when they kill things in combat, brings back Poxwalkers as well.
And these are colour coded because it's a lot easier to identify.
Exactly. So if I have the units near each other,
very clever.
Then you know which ones are for which squad.
So you're from this clan, you're from that clan, you're from that clan.
They've all got different diseases. And I think I got these after the contrast come out, so I was like, right, that's a different contrast colour, that's a different contrast colour, so it just made it easier.
Oh dear me. Right, well, is that 2,000 points on the nose?
2,000 points on the nose.
Oh, lovely. So we're both on 2k on the nose, and what is your chant as you are in Nurgle? Do you know your quote?
I don't know my quote.
You don't know your quote?
I'm sure you do, James, so if you feel like
I'll just say Nurgle. Nurgle, yes. I will never succumb to chaos. Never. Let us deal with this abomination. In the next segment, we're going to talk about the mission, and then we're going to go straight on to deployment. Okay, this is mission 6 from the Warhammer 40,000 core rulebook mission. So this is the final Strikeforce mission we'll be doing from the core rulebook. So it is Eternal War, Strikeforce, Vital Intelligence. So the mission briefing. Important tactical information must be captured. Key data terminals have been detected, but the machine spirits of several must be slaved to your data theatres at the same time if you are to incept the intelligence you need. So, mission rules. Data terminals. The objective markers in this mission represent data terminals. In this mission, if you control an objective marker at the end of your command phase, it remains under your control unless your opponent controls it at the end of any subsequent phase, even if you have no models within range of it. So the primary objectives: domination, progressive. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions. They satisfy for a maximum of 15 victory points. They control 2 or more objective markers. They control 3 or more objective markers. They control more objective markers than their opponent controls. This primary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. Secondary objectives. In this mission, when the players are selecting their secondary objectives, they can, if they wish, choose for one of them to be a data incept below. Data incept. Progressive. Each time a unit from your army successfully completes the opening action, you score a number of victory points equal to the number of objective markers you currently control. Data intercept. Action. One unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase. If it is within range of an objective marker, no enemy units, excluding aircraft, are within range of that objective marker, the action is completed at the end of your next command phase, so long as the unit performing it is still within range of the same objective marker. So that's the mission, and that there is the deployment, and we're going to select the missions and secondary objectives in the next segment. Both factions have deployed. So for the Imperial Guard, we have the Armoured Sentinels guarding this flank as a squadron. I've deployed them as a squadron, and then to encourage the men. At this pivotal point of the campaign, he holds the banner, the Patrian Taylor Griselli, holding the banner to cry to the men, for the Emperor Cadius stands, and all the shenanigans and quotes to inspire the men before their inevitable doom. So he's deployed on the top there of his command squad, and then we have the Ogrins as well securing this flank here, and then we have the customized veteran squad securing this flank over here. We have the 3 Earthshaker artillery pieces deployed as a squadron, and then after turn 1 they'll act as independent units. We have the heavy weapons squad manning the crater. We have an infantry squad to protect the objective here. We have a Leman Russ over here, and then we have the command tank, Commander Maxfield Knuckles in his Leman Russ Demolisher tank, and then we have Ray Cross in his Leman Russ tank, and then we have the squads all along here as well. We have the servitors and the tech priest engine seer. So that's the deployment for the Imperial Guard. And now, if you take a look at the Deathguard are deployed as well. So Dan is going to tell us what he has done in his deployment. So what have you done, Dan?
Deployed the Poxwalkers sort of evenly across the front of the battlefield.
Nice and symmetrical.
Yeah, they're quite organised for a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
We've got the Plague Burst Crawlers over here. The way the drops come is I've tried to set these up so at least this was line of sight blocking those tanks over there. This obviously is sitting on top of the objective. So
they ignore line of sight because of the mortars, of course.
Yeah, no, that's fine for them. But these guys are with the old big battle cannons. They're thought I'd try and avoid them as much as possible. Put 1 squad of Terminators on this flank, so line of sight blocking here, but they're going to try and come across and have a little scrap with these guys over here.
Yeah.
Also, with this being dense cover, that's going to be a -1 to hit if anyone's going to try and mortar across this side. Other squad of Terminators just sitting over here with the Plague Surgeon next to them.
Yep.
They're obviously going to try and push forward here, and they're going to get shot to ribbons, but let's see if they can get across the field. Playcaster over here, just so he can throw buffs either way, plus he's going to probably, if I can get him over there, hide behind here and buff either sides.
Protect the warp gate. That is your mission
the warp gate,
from the War Master himself.
Take these objectives near it and just settle down over here. We've got the Noxious Brightbringer over here. I think that's what he's called. Hosepipe guy, I always called him.
Hosepipe guy.
Yeah. So
the
he's going to come over with these guys. Hopefully, give them the benefit of his buffs. And I've kept the my Tallyman's just sitting over at the back here. He's not really going to do much. He's just going to farm me some CP on the backfield objective. Plus, you need to have a character or someone on one of the objectives to keep doing that.
Aurora abilities.
Yeah, to do the mission, to generate the victory points for the mission. And in reserves, in Deep Strike, I've got my Destral Terminators and I've got Typhus.
Okay.
I was going to put them on the board, but then they're just going to have to
make the most of the teleport ability. I do have a reserve now. I forgot to do that. I was supposed to do this before setting up for the game. I've got these allowed me to spend a command point to put the Hellhound in reserve. So we've done that. So that's the end of deployment. Now we're going to talk about terrain for clarification of terrain. So this is dense terrain. We have this dense terrain here, dense terrain here, dense terrain here. That's line of sight blocking because obviously that's a volcano. So you don't want to get melted in that. Nurgle can only tolerate so much. So so we've got that. And then this is line of sight blocking terrain. That's crater, 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 craters, and these are all craters here.
They'll just give you like cover.
Yeah. So that's about it. Now there is a lack of line of sight blocking terrain, but the reason being is because there wasn't much terrain to keep with the theme. But not only that, it's desperate times for the Cadians. They're trying to defend their homeworld, and pretty much the monasteries, the cities have been destroyed thanks to the Chaos Invasion and the pylons coming up from the ground from the Necrons, as you can see here. I'm just going to do some special shout outs to the other patrons that are supporting me as well. Special shout out to my patrons that are supporting me with the Space Marines, so not forgetting them, Dean Layton, Marcus Fraze and Darren Gardner. So thank you very much guys for your support, and to all the patrons that are supporting me on the channel. So if you want to check out the Patreon page and want to be part of either the 18th Cadian Army Group or the Ultramarines, so do please check out the Patreon page. Any donation, and no matter how big or small, helps support the channel, and it helps bring some more content for your viewing pleasure on the YouTube channel. So there's that to look forward to, and you'll get your name featured in battle reports. So no matter if it would be a white shield or all the way to the General's command staff, you will get your name mentioned. And of course you'll unlock the units that you'll represent in our games of Warhammer 40K. So if you want to check out the Patreon page, that is www.patreon.com/JBWargamer87. Thank you to all the sponsors. We are using the Gammat.eu battle mat. Thank you Gammat.eu for your sponsorship on this channel as well, and to all the other sponsors as well that are supporting me to make more content for you. And also do check out the Striking Scorpion 82 YouTube channel and the Striking Scorpion 82 Plus channel as well. So that's all the announcements. That's everything that needs to be covered. There's just one thing we need to do. When battle is imminent, battle needs to start. And that means rolling the golden holocron of destiny for the Cadians. It's a relic. We have a special relic.
Relic dice.
The relic dice. So on whoever has the highest dice roll gets to choose to go first. 5 and a 2.
You don't get to choose anymore. You
Don't get to choose. It's compulsory now.
I'm going to get shot.
We need to do as much damage as we can, so we're going to have to go first. Well, let's see how resilient these Deathguard really are. So we're going to go straight onto the command phase, and it's a new battle round. Debuting for the first time, it's the Deathguard versus the Cadians. It is battle round 1. Turn 1 for the Cadians. Okay, that's the command phase done. Dan has actually rolled a 7 off camera, so the Deathguard have a precious command point added to their pool.
Generated by the Tallyman.
So that's well done. And we obviously generate a command point for the Cadians for being a new battle round. So we're going to go straight onto the movement phase on turn 1 for the Cadians. Okay, the movement has been completed on turn 1 for the Cadians. So the Ogryns have decided to move forward in pursuit of this objective here. And the next unit that's moved is the Sentinels. They have split off from their individual squadron special rule, but they've decided to huddle together, even though the autocannon is only damage 1. I did not know that, so we have to learn, but keeping it to the narrative, of course, as well. Now, as a strict Cadian and a loyal Cadian, this army will have the Cadian doctrine, and it always will be in our games of Warhammer 40K. Just to clarify that, we are true sons of Cadia. We are loyal to our homeworld, so we will never change doctrine unless the rules change with regards to the rules addition. So the next thing that's moved is the commander. He stood still with the banner there, and then the veteran squad has moved into the dense terrain as well. Now I had to move the heavy bolters, unfortunately. One of them was in range, but the other one was out of range, so I decided to move forward and engage on the targets over here. So that's the heavy bolters that have moved. The infantry squad has stood still for the purposes of holding the objective here. Now I can't, of course, use the Leman Russ to drive over the top of the terrain. over there. That's the reason being. What was that, Dan?
I think it's impassable.
It's impassable terrain. So we've done it so it counts as like that. Next, I've kept the Earthshakers still. For the purposes of the Warlord himself, he's going to activate the relic in this turn. We need to do as much damage as possible to clear the path. And once this Deathguard unit has been, army has been neutralised, we'll have the necessary manpower to destroy this Chaos Warp Gate, to stop the damage that is happening to our planet, our beloved planet. And then we have, leading by example, we have the Tank Commander, Maxfield Knuckles. His Demolisher Cannon is in range of the Terminators. And then we have the 2 Leman Russes as well in support of the firepower there. And we have the infantry squad that decided to move forward to secure this objective here, and vice versa with this infantry squad as well. The Lord Commissar Cranford, and we have Tactical Officer George Whitehall over here as well. So that's the movement completed for the Cadians, and we're going to go straight on to the shooting phase for the Cadians, as there's no psychers in this force. Wow. So we're going to go straight on to the shooting phase on turn 1 for the Sons of Cadia. So we're going to do the 2 multi-melters. Now, multi-melters, I made a mistake in the last Cadian battle report. I only did them as 2 shots, but now they have 2 shots,
2 shots
each.
So 4 shots.
So there's no minuses for movement for vehicles now, but it's just the -1 being applied for the stratagem. So it's 4s to hit because he's a tank commander, and not re-rolling 1s for the Cadian trait because he did move. So that's 2 hits, which is good. That's a strength 8 against toughness 5, so it's 3s to wound. So that's both wounded. The AP -4 because it's a melter weapon. Oh, very good. So that's the multi-melters done. The las cannon now. Oh, 1. And then the main cannon itself. So it's 2d6 shots with grind advance. So that there is 7 shots in total. 7 shots, baby. Get off my planet.
Here we go.
Punch!
So,
3 hits. Okay, this is strength 10. Toughness 5, that's 2s to wound. They've all wounded, that's AP -3.
So 4 up invulnerables.
Yep. The Terminator. Oh, filthy Nurgle!
Someone loves me.
Oh. Okay, a massive CP dump has been initiated for this unit here. So how many command points are you spending?
I'm going to spend 4 CP on this to make these guys -1 to hit.
Okay, yeah. And is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
So 4 command points to make it -1 to hit.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're going to try and put a lot of firepower into this point. So if it stops, a few shots going in and killing Terminators, then it's worth the CP. Okay, alright then. So we know what the target is. So we're going to start off with the tank commander himself. He's going to fire the Demolisher Cannon into the Terminators, and he's going to fire the multi-melters into the Terminators, and the las cannon into the Terminators as well. There's going to be a lot of firepower, so let's check it out. Okay, Ray Cross's Leman Russ tank. He's going to shoot. I'm going to change targets because that -1 is actually a bit of a pain for regular Russes. So what is that unit called again? That's Plague Burst Crawler.
Plague Burst Crawler. So I'm going to initiate all the firepower into that tank.
I think only the big gun can. I know, yeah. 24 inches.
Yeah, it's 24 inches from the barrel, yeah, because it's from the model, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to fire the multi-melters first. Yep. So needing 4s, no modifiers. So that's 3 hits.
4s to wound.
4s to wound.
Strength 8, toughness 8.
Yeah. and that's 1 wound. That slices through the armour because it's AP minus 4.
5 up invulnerable.
But he's got a 5 up invulnerable save, which he doesn't make this time. Do you want to spend a command point to... okay, so it's D6 damage, it's not within half range. And that is a 4. So minus 1 because of 3 damage because of the Deathguard trait. Next is the las cannon from the same tank, needing a 4 to hit, which we've hit, and a strength 9, toughness 8, so it's 3s. And that's not a wound. I am tempted to spend a command point because it's quite important, so I will spend the command point. I need a 3 to wound, and that's a 6. So it's AP minus 3, but it's got a 5 up invulnerable save. And that's a 3.
Yep.
That's D6 damage, but minus 1.
Yep.
And that's 4 damage on that tank.
Down to 5.
Down to 5. And now the main battle tank. The battle cannon now is 2d6 shots with grind advance. So that's 5 shots. I've already spent my command reroll because it's match play. If it's open play, it'll be multiple times. So needing 4s to hit. That's not good. And strength 8, toughness 8. So it's 4s. That's a wound. It's AP minus 2.
5 up invuln.
No.
Goes through.
That's D3 damage. And the damage is just 1.
Down to 4.
Down to 4. So he's bracketed. Okay. Okay, this Leman Russ tank here. Now, I kind of split the fire here, and not all the weapons are in range. So I'm going to fire the las cannon into the tank, hope to finish it off on a good roll. Then the main battle cannon, with its main potential of high explosive, is going to go into the poxwalkers there as well. The multi-melters are out of range. So we're going to start the las cannon at the same target, needing a 4 to hit. And that is a 6, and strength 9, toughness 8, so it's 3s, and that is a wound. AP minus 3.
5 up.
5 up invulnerable save, and he makes it. Well done. And then that's 12 shots with the battle cannon.
Yeah, it's got blast.
Because it's blast, keyword. This is against the turquoisey, diseased poxwalkers. I did move with that vehicle, so to get into firing position. So needing 4s. And that there is a few hits. The toughness of these is 4. So these are 2s.
You get to double. Oh, it's within a small amount of movement that you get to double shot.
They've all wounded, and that's AP minus 2.
They'll have a 6 up, feel no pain. So how many dice is that? 6? Is it?
Oh, they do damage at the time.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah. So the first one is 3 damage.
So it'd be 2. So 6s. One guy's dead.
Next one is 2 damage.
That'd be 1. He's dead.
He's dead. Oh, you rolled 2 dice, is it? Or is it just 1?
Minus 1 damage. So you're doing D3 damage on you. So that was a 2, so that was just a pop.
Oh, do you roll? So, oh, it's minus 1 damage, isn't it? Ah, I gotcha. Right, okay. So it's new Deathguard rules I've got to get used to. So we've already done, how many did we do so far?
2 guys have died.
2 guys have died, so we've got 4 more left.
Yep.
So D3 is 3, so it's another 2.
Another guy dead.
Another guy dead. The next one is 1.
Ooh,
oh, I saved that one from a battle cannon round.
2 more.
4, so it's 2.
Dead.
That's 1 because it's 1 damage, and then 3 damage minus 1 becomes 2 damage, and he's dead. So 5 poxwalkers have been slain. Just to clarify, we've done a bit of a hiccup here with the stratagem. It's actually not minus 1 to hit. It means you cannot hit them at all for 4 command points. So those Terminators are safe for this turn, but for the sacrifice of 4 command points. Okay, so that changes things slightly. So we're going to actually try and use the tank commander. So it's take 2, because of rules purposes. We're going to target everything into that tank. Now I think now do I fire the Demolisher Cannon into the Poxwalkers, because they are troops and maximum blast. I'm going to do that. I think we should have enough firepower to destroy that vehicle. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to fire the multi-melters first.
Yep.
Needing 3s to hit.
Yep.
Which they will hit. Oh, this is going to be horrible.
Wound.
Yeah, force to wound to toughness 8 against strength 8. And that is not that great, but it's a 5+ invulnerable. Save! Oh, okay. Let's see if it affects the game. So, Lexicanum needing a 3+, and I've already used my command point, and there's nothing I can do about that. No. So now the Demolisher Cannon into the Poxwalkers. So the rate of firepower is, do you have more than 10 models?
I do still have more than 10
So that is 12 shots with the Demolisher Cannon. So hitting on 3s as well. Take away the 1s and 2s. You may have noticed that it's a lot quicker to calculate dice rolls compared to the Ultramarines. Yeah. So strength 10, toughness 4, 2s to wound. That's 2s to kill, which that is all but 1. So that is 8 saves. So I've got to do d6 damage a time for 8. So the first one is 1 damage, and he's dead. Next one is 2 damage, 4 damage minus 3. Next one is 5 damage.
Another dead one.
Another dead one. Next one is 6 minus 1 is 5. He's definitely dead. And then he's got 2 damage. Another one. He's dead. And then another one. He's dead. I think I got how many more?
That's 6.
6. Got 2 more. Next one is 3. He's dead. And the last one is 4 minus 1, so it's 3. Dead. So that's 8 dead.
Yep.
They've been neutralised. So 8 have been removed from the battlefield. Okay, this infantry squad, I've done first rank fire, second rank fire. I forgot to mention, it's supposed to do it in the beginning of the shooting phase, but Dan has kindly allowed me to do that. So first rank fire, second rank fire from the tactical officer against the Poxwalkers. So 16 shots, needing 4 to hit. So let's bring the las guns to bear against our hated foe. Now these are toughness 4, so the las guns are going to struggle. So needing 5. But 3 wounds have got through, and your armour save.
6 up, feel no pains.
6 up, feel no pains.
3 dead.
3 dead. 3 more have been brought down from the humble las gun. 6 shots with the grenade launcher. 5 shots. Needing 4s.
Ooh, who's got the grenade launcher?
He's got the grenade launcher. Just going to double check the range. Is he in range?
Is it 24?
Yeah, 24 inches. Yeah. So 24 inches. Needing 4s. It's only 1 hit. So strength 3 fragmentation. So that's going to be a fail to wound. So this squad now into this Poxwalkers is just every man for himself without the orders. 8 shots with las guns. It's -1 for obscuring terrain, so it's 5s to hit.
Against cover.
Against cover, yeah. So only 2 hits this time, and 5s to wound. That's double 5. That's 2 wounds. And 1 is saved, 1 has been brought down. Launcher, maximum firepower. Needing 5s or 6s, 2 hits, strength 3, toughness 4, and that's failed. The servitors can just about see those 4 Poxwalkers that are remaining. They are mind locked, so they are within 6 of the Tech Priest engines here. So they need 4s to hit. Actually, did they move? They did move, so it's actually a -1 to hit them, so it's 5s. They have no doctrine whatsoever because they're just slaves to serve the Emperor. And it's strength 5s, it's 3s to wound. It's AP -1, and that's a failed. The Poxwalkers don't care. Absorb the firepower. Okay, the heavy bolters from the back. Now, the unit did count as moving.
Yep.
But he's issued an order for this squad here. Heavy weapons squad. Now, we're going to spend a command point. It's concentrated firepower, so we bring up back up to 4s. So it's 9 shots. They've got 3 shots each. It's -1 damage, unfortunately, because they're Deathguard. But they're all in range anyway. and they're re-rolling hit rolls and 2 wound rolls because of the Relic of Lost Cadia. So needing 4s, re-rolling failed hit rolls. So I'm going to re-roll these here. So it's a once per battle stratagem. So it's strength 5, toughness 4, so it's 3s to wound and re-rolling to wound through the chaos keyword. So that there is 5 wounds. So it's AP -1, so he's got his feel no pain, his damage 1 for being Deathguard.
67. None.
None. So 5 have been brought down. Okay. The Armoured Sentinels are going to try and pick off the remaining Poxhawkers over there. Okay, the Sentinel is not within influence of the Relic. They need force to hit. So that's 1 hit, that's strength 7, toughness 4, that's a failed wound. And then the 2 Sentinels that are need...
This one is going to be a -1 to hit because it's shooting across.
They're shooting across into there, yeah, because they're separate units. So we'll do that then. So this one needs force to hit re-rolling, which they both hit, and strength 7. That's only 1 wound.
6s, one's dead.
One's dead, and then this one at -1 to hit, but re-rolling, and the modifier does apply. So that is re-rollable.
Yep.
That's both hit as well. So it's not enough to kill them, I don't think. So strength 7, and that is 2 wounds. AP -1, but feel no pain. 1 saved. So that's another Poxwalker brought down. Okay, the Earth Shaker Cannon. We're going to do... Oh, it's a tough choice. We will do Winston Adkins. Winston Adkins is artillery piece. So the Basilisk has D6 shots. Shooting at the tank. So 4 shots.
My damaged one, yeah.
Yeah, and I get to re-roll that ordnance because it's an Earth Shaker Cannon. I'm going to keep that though. And keep that result.
Yeah.
Needing a 4 to hit and re-rolls to hit because of chaos. So I re-roll those 2. Thank you, Relic. Cannot re-roll, but there's 3 hits. Strength 9.
Toughness 8 to freeze the wound.
And re-rolling to wound because of the Relic. No, so it's 2 wounds at AP -3.
5 up in runs. 1 save, 1 not.
This is D3 damage.
Okay.
And that is a 3.
Down to 1 wound.
Down to 1 wound remaining. So we're going to have the pleasure for Luke Dringell to re-roll this again. So D6 shots. 4, we're going to keep that. Needing 3s to hit. Sorry, 4s to hit. Re-rolling because of the Relic. So that's 2 hits. Strength 9, toughness 8. Oh, double snake eyes. But thankfully, praise the Emperor, the Relic has been held. And that's 2 wounds at AP -3. So 2 5 up invulnerable saves. Oh,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. So it's gone. Does the vehicle explode? So that's secondary objectives achieved.
Well, come on, re-roll it for 5 up, 1 in 3 chance.
Does he want to re-roll that? It's a vehicle. Bearing in mind, I've got another Earth Shaker to fire as well.
Yeah, re-roll it.
He's going to re-roll it. Okay, for Nurgle.
Come on, Nurgle.
Oh! So that vehicle is still alive. No damage from the patrons. Will the anonymous Basilisk take the glory and steal it from our patrons? Well, let's see. So D6 shots re-rolling because of the Earth Shaker Cannon. That's 5. I'm going to keep that. Okay. It's just going to double check. Am I within 12 of the Relic? Yes, I am. So once per battle stratagem. Needing 4s. I'm not going to spend overlapping fields of fire because there's 2 command points. It's quite expensive. I want to save my command points. So, oh dear, they've all hit. Strength 9, 3s to wound and re-rolling because of the relic. Oh, they've all wounded. Oh,
how many dice is this?
That's 5. You got to make 5 up invulnerable saves. Skulls sums it all up.
Does he explode?
Does he explode? That's a 1. It does not explode, but that's a secondary objective achieved for the Astra Militarum. So it is the end of the shooting phase for the Astra Militarum on turn 1. We've done a lot of damage to the Poxwalkers, not enough to destroy them. But we have neutralised the tank with the sacrifice of a ton of firepower. That 5+ invulnerable saves really kicking in for the Deathguard there. The Cloud of Flies paid off for protecting the Terminators, even at the cost of 4 command points. But other than that, minimal damage really from the Astra Militarum. So we're going to go straight on to the movement phase, command phase actually, on turn 1 for the Deathguard. Let's see what they have got. Right, he's playing a stratagem on the command phase, so you get a CP straight away because you that's the default
I'll just take it back
special rule. Yep. So how many command points you got left now?
On 6 again.
So he's gone 6 again, and then he's going to play a stratagem called the Dead Walk Again.
Yeah. So on 3+, on 7 dice, I get a Poxwalker back.
Okay.
So it's not, that's 4 Poxwalkers.
4 Poxwalkers have scrambled themselves and gathered their guts and innards together to form 4 Poxwalkers again. Okay, for the points purposes, the Astra Militarum has secured a victory point for scrambling the data. What's it called again?
Data intercept.
Data intercept. So that's from the mission secondary objective. And I've scored another 2 points for securing both table corners here. So that's 3 victory points for the Astra Militarum.
And he's spread his sickness to this objective.
Filth.
Giving me 3 victory points.
So he successfully rolled off camera a 4+, and he did roll a 4, and that's 3 all now. So it's stalemate at this pivotal point of the battle. Okay, the movement phase has been completed on turn 1 for the Nurgle. So what have you done, Dan?
Advanced, 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 advanced.
Oh.
I command re-rolled their advanced because I got a 1 up to a 2. So they went 1 extra inch. These shuffled over here to get line of sight onto these tanks.
Onto these battle tanks, yeah.
And he's stayed there.
Oh, I forgot to do some orders. That's a tactical error on my part. Now, I was going to do Smoke and Shroud, but it's tactical error. There's nothing I can do about that. So basically, when they're shot, they should have activated their smoke launchers, which is a tactical error. A blunder has happened. Not good. Okay, so that there is the end of the movement phase. We're going to go straight on to the psychic phase for the Deathguard.
So we are going to put Miasma of Pestilence on these guys. So on a 6 up, it'll be -1 to hit them, which I fail, which I will CP re-roll.
Does that re-roll both
dice?
Yep, okay. And that is a 9, it goes off, so that
So
power has
-1
been
to
triggered.
hit, and I'm going to cast Putrescent Vitality on them to buff them up to Toughness 6. I'll just put that one to these guys over here.
Toughness 6 Terminators. What are you going to do?
Yeah, Toughness 6 Terminators.
Toughness 6 Terminators. It sounds good. That's a 4, so you cannot command reroll again, so that power has not gone off. So that's the end of the psychic phase, and is now the shooting phase for the Sons of Mortarion.
So, mortar and the side guns
Yep.
into the big tank here.
Yep, the Demolisher,
And
the command tank.
Heavy slugger.
Yep.
He's going to go into the guys with the heavy bolters at the back
Yep,
there.
servitors. Yeah.
Okay, so if I do
That's
mortar
it.
first, number
Mortar.
of shots.
Number of shots is D6. That's a 3. That's below average. Needing
Hitting on
3s to
threes.
hit now.
Strength 8, toughness 7.
8.
Oh,
Yeah,
force
Liam
to
Russell,
win.
toughness 8.
Does It's a plague weapon, so
it's a plague weapon,
ones.
you get to reroll ones.
And
that's
it wounds.
AP minus
2.
Minus 2.
Yep.
So Legion Russ has a 3+ armor save, reduced to 5 up. And it's saved. The armor holds.
Side guns.
Side guns.
1 hit. Strength 8, toughness 8, force to wound.
Yes.
Re-rolling a 1.
Because a plague weapon.
AP's minus 4.
Oh, so there's nothing we can do.
Through. 3 plus D3 damage.
Oh!
6 damage.
That's 6 damage. That Leon Russ tank commander is in trouble.
Heavy slugger against those servitors. 3s to hit.
3s to hit now.
2 hits.
Yep.
Strength 5, toughness, I assume 3, is it?
Yeah, toughness 3, yeah. But they do have a 4+ armor save.
So it'd be minus 1, so it'd be a 5 up armor.
5 up armor.
Just what I save.
And no, one of the servitors has been brought down. We did morale for the Deathguard. They're mindless. So all those that took casualties because they're poxwalkers.
Play best caller is going to fire. Let's just shoot. Mortar and the side guns into the big tank there, and his heavy slugger is going to shoot into those
servitors.
Servitors.
Don't like those servitors, don't they?
Yeah, just don't like them. So let's do the mortar first.
D6.
Oh, actually, before I shoot him off,
there's some trickery here from the Deathguard.
So this one's going to do disgusting force. So it's going to boost his mortars up to 3 damage each.
Oh. Nice.
So I'll do the mortar first.
Yep.
So D6 shots.
And that's good. Oh, not good for us though. There we go. 3s to hit. Oh, filth.
4s to wound.
Toughness 8, strength 8. That's amazing dice rolling there.
So 4 go through. AP minus 2.
AP minus 2. Will the armor hold?
3 damage.
And it's 3 damage each. This tank commander for the Emperor. No, the tank's destroyed.
12.
There's 12 damage. No.
Side guns wasted, but
the thing is, does the vehicle explode? There's no command reroll for this.
no. So if
On a roll of 6, it detonates. No, it doesn't. But disgusting force has been applied. So units within 3 inches of that destroyed vehicle
we'll take a mortal wound on a 4 up.
On a 4 up.
So this Cadian squad take a wound.
Okay.
And then that tank as well will take a
tank.
wound. Which it does.
It does as well. So the tank command has been destroyed. A tactical blow, and it's paid off for the Deathguard. He's going to fire his hose pipe of love. Did you say?
Yeah, or filth.
More like hose pipe love. I can't even say it. Hose pipe of hate. The taint and filth that is inside this hose pipe. These Terminators are going to go against.
No, not the Terminators.
Oh no. What's this?
Foul Blight Spawn.
The Foul Blight Spawn is going to go into the poor Ogrins. Oh no,
So,
what are we going to do?
D6 shots.
D6 shots. Oh, 6 shots.
Nasty.
Oh, it's nasty.
So auto hits.
No.
Strength is 8.
Yeah, toughness 5. Fortunately, because we're Ogrins.
3s to win. Rerolling 1s.
Oh.
So you've got 5 saves, AP minus 2.
That goes straight through.
AP minus 3.
Right, that goes straight through.
2 damage each.
Oh, so how many wounds did you cause in total?
10.
So that's 2 whole Ogrins brought down, and the 1 is on 1 wound remaining. Oh dear.
So how much are they each?
They're 3 wounds each. So,
No, hang on. So
yeah. That was a very successful turn 1 for the Deathguard, considering that firepower is not their main strength. So the lead tank commander has been destroyed, didn't blow up, and damage has been caused on this side over here, disruption, and furthermore the damage input over here against the poor ogres.
have they got morale to take?
Yeah, they got morale test to take as well. So leadership. We'll check. We'll roll this off camera. We'll check the leadership, but I think they'll be okay. 4. They lost 2. They should be fine. I think their leadership's 6, so they should be fine. Morale. The sergeant is leadership 7, so that will be a pass as well. The servitors don't roll a 6 because they are leadership 5. And I rolled a 5, so we'll double check the leadership. I think one of them flees. Take that back. They leadership 6. So morale holds for the servitors, even though I rolled a 5. So I've already taken one of them off. Now, for the purposes of secondary objectives, what have you achieved?
So I have got 2 points for bring it down.
Yep.
Shall mark that off.
Okay, done.
I can't do data intercept because I did spread the sickness.
You did spread the sickness.
Yeah.
Cannot perform. Yeah.
Can't do 2 different actions.
Can't do 2 different actions
time.
at the same time.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. So the score is now 5-3. It looks like 5-3. 5-3.
Yeah, 5.
5-3.
Yeah.
Okay, so we double check the score. The score is 5-3 to the Deathguard. The Deathguard are winning. But we're on to a new battle round, and it's the revenge of the Astra Militarum. What will they do on a new battle round? So battle round 2, turn 2 for the Cadians. Right. The movement phase on turn 2 is complete for the Astra Militarum. So we've done a little bit of tactica here, just to buff up these units. So the tactical officers move forward, aka the platoon commander, to support and issue orders to this squad here. And then I've shuffled this squad over here for the Voxcaster to be in range of this command squad, which moved 6 inches plus a run move, which is 10 inches in total, rolling a 4. So I'm moving 3 inches of the officer. Now the officer can issue an order within 3 inches of this command squad here for this Voxcaster, and then therefore he can issue within 18 from that Voxcaster to this Voxcaster. I can issue an order to this squad here, and furthermore to the veteran squad that's moved forward as well. And then the next thing that I've done, I've kept the tank still for the purposes of re-rolling ones to hit, and the servitors as well. I've regained a wound for the Lehman Russ, so it's all repaired now thanks to the Tech Priest engine seer. So I've done that, and the commander stood still and secured the objective here. The infantry have stood still for the purposes of re-rolling ones, and the heavy bolters have stood still this time as well. I've pushed forward. I'll move this back here. That's the Warlord trait dice, so I'll put that back to there. So I've taken the veterans and pushed them forward to do as much damage as we can against the Terminators over there, and the Ogrins as well, even though we're going to go last in combat because of one of his traits. I'm going to have to be aggressive to grab these objectives. I've done the same here for the Sentinels as well. The Earthshakers have kept still for the purposes of re-rolling those precious ones to hit, as the relic is of one use only, for the purposes of battlefield tactica. Anything else? The Lord Commissar has pushed forward, Lord Commissar Cranford, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That concludes the movement phase on turn 2, and we're going to go straight onto the shooting phase for turn 2 of the Astra Militarum. Okay, beginning of the shooting phase is orders. I should have done this last turn, hence the technical error, but I'm going to do it properly as it says in the rulebook. So, we're going to do first rank fire, second rank fire. So these become rapid fire 2. And do exactly the same from here because of the Voxcaster's influence for another Voxcaster within 18. So first rank fire, second rank fire for this squad. First rank fire, second rank fire for this squad. Now the officer has a Warlord trait, Master of Command, so he can issue 3 orders. So he can do take aim with the heavy bolters, re-rolling hit rolls because they stood still as opposed to re-rolling ones. And then it's going to do first rank fire, second rank fire for the... Actually, should we do first rank fire, second rank fire? I'm thinking we could do bring it down, meaning I could re-roll... Actually, I'm going to do take aim with that veteran squad because it'd be quite useful for plasmas to overheat. Even though it's -1 damage, it's +1 strength against toughness.
Toughness is 5.
It wouldn't make a scrap of difference
Double
anyway.
shoot.
So I may as well just double shoot with them as well. So plasmas are not that great against these Deathguard, to be honest with you, because the -1 damage really does make the Deathguard quite tough. So that concludes the orders. Now we're going to go straight on to the shooting phase. Cadia stands! Now, deliberating about the Hellhound, when to bring it on, I'm not going to bring it on yet. I want to start outflanking the enemy if possible. So, yes, so that's it. That's for reserves. It will come on turn 3, battle round 3, however. Straight on to the shoot. First unit that's about to fire is the Commander Ray Cross. And he's going to fire the 2 multi-melters, so there'll be 4 shots into the Terminators. The battle cannon is going to go into there as well, but the las cannon is going to shoot into that tank. So, minimum of 3 shots with the battle cannon because of a unit of 5. So that's 2d6 shots. So that there is 8 shots. Point out, it's not minimum 3, it's just a regular 2d6 against the Terminators. That's because there's less than 6 units, it says in the code in the rulebook. Yeah.
Modified.
Modified, yeah. So we've already done the dice roll, so that's 8 shots. And re-rolling those precious ones because we are Cadians.
And -1 to hit because of my spell.
-1 to hit because of
Psychic
spell.
power, not
Psychic power or spell. So needing 5s to hit, re-rolling those ones. So it has paid off that psychic power, but I re-roll those ones because of the Cadian doctrine staying still. No, they haven't paid dividend. So it's 2 hits at strength 8, toughness 5.
3's to wound.
3's to wound. 2 wounds though. AP -2.
So it'll be a 4-up save.
Oh.
Nurgly.
Nurgly. Oh.
Nurgly.
Now the multi-melters. Are these at -1 as well?
Yeah, 4 shots though.
4 shots. 5s. Whoa! Praise the Emperor! Right. Strength 8.
3's again.
3's to wound. Oh, do you know what? I'm this desperate, I'm going to spend my command reroll. So needing a 3 to wound. It doesn't pay off, so I spent the CP. So that reduces me to 9 command points. And
4 ups.
80 minus...
So 1 saved.
1 saved, and
2
that's...
go through.
2 go through. Am I within 12? Am I within
I think you are.
Armor Bane? Now it's measured from the tip of the barrel, which it is. So that's a minimum of
2 damage. Oh.
4 damage because of the multi-melter special rule. But we roll the damage input anyway. Bearing in mind it's -1 for Deathguard.
Yep.
So that's 3 wounds successfully gone through. Does he deserve a medal? We'll find out. Does Ray Cross get a medal for this heroic deed? Leave it in the comments below.
I'll have a 6-up, feel no pain from the play surgeon.
So this is D6 plus 3 damage. So this is 7 -1 for Deathguard. Oh,
he's dead. There's one guy dead.
1 Terminator gone. Next one. That's 8 -1. So that's 7 damage against the Terminator. He's dead. And D6 plus 3 damage. That's 4 damage. Another one dead.
3 dead.
Heroics from the commander. That is Lieutenant Ray Cross. He could get a medal here. As cannon from Commander Cross. He misses. But the battle cannon has been concluded.
Yeah, you've done that.
So that's heroic stuff from the commander. And we're going to go on to another Lehman Russ. Made our decision as to this anonymous tech commander. Here, the 2 multi-melters on the sponsons. I'm going to shoot into the Terminators. The las cannon, statistically, it is easier to kill and do damage to the vehicle than it is to the Terminator. because of the toughness 5 making all the difference. But then the battle cannon is going to do fire support against this infantry unit here. The
Poxwalkers.
Yeah, Poxwalkers. They're not infantry. They're just filthy, diseased,
You're being too kind.
abominable, chaotic human beings. So you've got more than 10 models over here, haven't you?
So maximum.
So maximum firepower of 12 dice. So 12. Now I re-roll. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to spend 2 command points because I caused a wound on your units, didn't I?
What, into the Terminators?
Into the Terminator. It's called Overlapping Fields of Fire, which means it's a +1 to the hit rolls against that unit for the rest of that turn.
That'll cancel out the
so that'll cancel out the thing. So we'll keep that card on there anyway for the purposes of modifiers. But this is against the Poxwalkers. So this is playing tactical here. I made some errors, but we must recover these for the Emperor. So this is the amount of shots. Now it is 4 to hit, re-rolling 1s because I stood still. And re-roll. That's pretty amazing actually. So that is all but 1. That's 10 hits. This is anonymous. I want these patrons to get medals, not anonymous guardsmen. So strength 8, toughness 4 is 2s. And that's all but 2. So that's 8 wounds, AP -2. And the damage I do now is 1 at a time. So the first one is 1 damage, minimum of 1.
Dead.
He's dead. Next one is 2, so minimum of 1. He survived. Next one is 1 damage. Dead. Next one is 3, so it's 2. Would you believe it is alive? Next one is 2, minimum of 1. And next one is a 6. And he's dead. And 2, 4, and then the last one. 1. Dead. So that's a total of 6 have been brought down. Las cannon into the plague burst crawler.
So that'd be 4 up.
4 up to hit.
3's to wound.
3's to wound. No, I've already used my command reroll, so no damage. Now the multi-melters. They were at -1, but thanks to overlapping fields of fire, it is +1 again. So needing 4s, rerolling those 1s. Rerolling the 1s. God, good job you had that stratagem. No. So only 1 hit this time. Strength 8, toughness 5. 3's to wound. No! The anonymous tank does nothing except for only for the battle cannon damage. So that's the Lehman Russes concluded, and then we're going to do the firepower over here. This infantry squad, rapid firing, 39 shots. Now this is combined and included with the grenade launcher at full potential as well. So I would have fired the grenade launcher first for the purpose, so he's just done that to save a bit of time. And then the las guns are going to be shooting as well. So here we go. So needing 4s to hit. And taking away those misses. 5 to wound, because that's a drop die. That's 5 to wound, because they're Poxwalkers, they're toughness 4. So here we go. 5 to wound. We've got a few. Okay, that's a total of 8 wounds on the Poxwalkers.
6 up, feel no
6
pain.
Up, feel no pain. So 7 have been brought down. So the Poxwalkers are being bullied here by the humble lasgun. Bolt pistols to the face. Hits with the Lord Commissar. 4s to wound. Yes. Feel no pain. Feel the pain of the bolt pistol.
Dead.
Dead.
Another one dead.
Commissar Cranford. Good shooting, my comrade. I've made my decision. It's going to be harder to kill these Terminators with the las guns. Las guns I don't think are going to be designed to kill Terminator armour. So we're going to go for the easier target, we reckon, which is the Poxwalkers.
Outside of rapid fire.
Outside of rapid fire. So it'll be 2 shots each at long range. The las pistol's going to shoot into the Terminator because it's the only thing that's in range. Misses because he moved. 12 shots with the las guns, needing 4s. Not bad. And then toughness 4, 5 to wound. That's 3 saves. So that's 3 saves on your
6 ups.
6 ups. And 2 have been saved. Well done. So 2 have been saved there, and then the grenade launcher, D6 shots, and that's only 2 shots, needing 4s, 1 hit, a wound, another 1 saved. Well done. Good dice rolling there. So that's the Poxwalkers down there, and that's the squad there. Not bad shooting. Servitors are going to shoot into this Poxwalker unit here because they're out of line of sight. The other one. So they don't get any regimental keyword or anything like that. So it's just a flat 4+ to hit because they're in 6 inches of a tech priest engines here. So that there is 4 hits at strength 5, toughness 4, 3s to wound, AP -1. That's 2 wounds.
6s.
And that's a 2 been brought down. Okay, this infantry squad, first rank fire, second rank fire, into the unit of Pox. The grenade launcher first because there are less Pox courses to start with compared to the other unit earlier on. So needing no minuses, so it's 4s to hit. I did stay still, so I did re-roll those ones. They have not moved because of the Cadian doctrine, and that pays off dividends. Strength 3, toughness 4, 5s to wound. I need 1 wound, so feeling no pain. Is he going to get another 6? Oh, just by 1. So that's that there, and then the humble las guns. They're going to shoot, needing 4s, and re-rolling those 1s because they are Cadian. Doesn't pay off. So it's not bad marksmanship. That was a rolled dice. That does not count. So these are 5s to wound. Taking away the 4s. So that's 5 saves on that Poxwalker unit.
And we've got 4 dead.
4 have been brought down. 10 las gun shots into the customised kill team, the Cadian kill team from the 501st. That's his regiment. Maxfield Knuckles' his regiment. These are his special boys. So these are veterans. So these will be hitting on 3s. These are the las guns against the Poxwalkers, and the plasma death is going to rain down against the Terminators. So needing 3s to hit and re-rolling. No, rapid fire. So it's first rank fire, second rank fire. So 3s to hit. Okay, that's a good job. You need 3s. It's not that good, to be honest with you.
There's another 2 in there.
There's another 2 in there as well. Thank you for pointing that out. Toughness 4, so it's 5s. That's no damage whatsoever on the Poxwalkers. So none of the plasma guns are in range except for the pistol. So it's going to be 4 plasma.
Yeah, you just can't rapid fire with them.
Yeah, can't rapid fire with the plasmas. But the
2, 4, 6, 7 shots.
In rapid fire? Oh no, it only applies to las guns.
Oh,
yeah. So the pistol's in range, but they're not in rapid fire with the plasma guns. So 4 shots, needing 3s to hit. Am I going to supercharge? No, because it's a complete waste of time, and there's a risk of overheating. So needing 3s. It's 2 hits.
Needing 3s.
3s to wound. And that's 2 wounds, AP -3.
4 up invulnerable.
4 up invulnerable.
1 through.
So it's 1 damage. Do you ignore any damage or anything like that? No.
Put
Okay.
it on the back 1.
On the back 1. There you go.
2 wounds left.
Yep. And then the auto cannon's going to try and do. They're going to have to. They're going to have to do shooting against those Poxwalkers because they're useless against them. It's going to be a waste of firepower.
But you're still only going to do 1 damage.
1 damage time. May as well just take down units. So auto cannons needing 4s. Okay, that's pretty good. and 3s to kill. So that's another 2.
2 damage each, yeah.
2 damage with them.
6s. Oh, another Poxwalker. Get the double 6s for the Poxwalkers. One
has been brought down. So that's 2. So it does not apply to that unit for the -1 damage Poxwalkers, no?
Yeah, I just rolled 2 6s, didn't I? So he
okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does.
No.
Yeah, it does.
You did.
Don't worry about it.
No. He's alive, technically, because you rolled a double 6, because it's -1 the damage, isn't it?
Yeah, but I also rolled a double 3. So it was 2 passed and 2 failed, so we'll just do that as 1 die still.
Oh, okay. So we do it as a neutral agreement.
Yeah,
Okay, with
50-50
a little bit of diplomacy here with the enemy. Against filthy cows.
It's a gentleman's game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a gentleman's game. That's it, isn't it? It's all about winning and glory and trying to cheat. I'm joking. I'm a filthy nurgle. Right, anything else? Oh yes, we got the artillery tanks. Oh, yes, good point here.
Don't know what guns we've got.
We got Ulipa guns. We're Ogrins. The Ogrins are going to shoot and do as much damage as possible. So these are ballistic skill 4+, and only 2 hit. And then strength 5, toughness 5, which is the caliber of the weapon. Nothing.
Okay.
Bounces off the armour. And that's it. Winston Adkins's Basilisk artillery piece is going to shoot its heavy bolter into them. And then for the purposes of tactical ability, we're going to fire the Earthshaker cannon, 240-inch range, which is not, by the way, but that's the potential range it has. It's going to shoot down and try and finish off those Poxwalkers. Yeah, so this is re-rollable with the ordnance, so it's D6 shots. I'm definitely going to re-roll that one because of the nature of the weapon. 4, okay. For the Emperor. Now,
Forced to hit re-rolling once because you didn't move.
Forced to hit re-rolling once, thankfully. Oh, yes! Strength 9, toughness 4, 2s. If I get all of these, I'll be very, very happy. Here we go. They've all wounded.
How much damage each?
It's D3 damage a time. So, the first one, this is a potential medal here, debuting on the channel. This is for Winston Adkins. If he gets all of this, he will win a medal. 1 damage.
1 dead.
1 dead. Okay. Next one is 2, so spam goes to 1. Oh, that was a 1 minimum damage, isn't it? Because it's D3 damage.
Yeah,
so re-roll that again. Yeah. So that's he's dead. Okay. Next one. That's going to be a 1. Okay. Oh no! You stole the glory. And then D3. Oh, just 1. And that would have been a 1. Oh, unfortunate. So unfortunate. You could have won a medal.
And they won't run.
And they won't run as well because they're mindless Poxwalkers.
And I'm going to make them come back if you don't kill them all.
Yes, so we're going to have to declare another Basilisk round into them. Unfortunately, sorry, Winston. The artillery shell made it, but not quite enough damage to destroy them. But anyway, the heavy bolter against the Poxwalker unit over there. 4s. 2 hits. Strength 5. 1 wound. Feel no pain.
Dead.
1 dead. Okay, they're mindless. They ignore morale, remember. So we're going to have to declare Luke Drengel to fire his Basilisk to finish off that Poxwalker unit there. So D6 shots. I'm going to keep the 5. Okay.
This is the most excessive damage ever.
What a waste of money. What a waste of credits for the Imperium to fire a single shell against the Poxwalker. So needing 4s, re-rolling those 1s.
Oh, no.
Oh, re-rolling the 1, thankfully. Okay, 2 hits. Now it's 2s to wound. Do not roll a double 1. Oh, yes. Okay, we've got there.
D3 damage each.
It's D3 damage each, yep. So first one is 2, becomes a 1,
Dead.
and he's dead. Okay, the Poxwalker unit has been destroyed. So mission accomplished from the artillery.
Down over there.
Yeah, the heavy bolter now into the Poxwalker unit over there. Rerolling those ones. So it's 2 hits. Freeze to wound. So wound. So 6 up. No, Poxwalker goes down. We've made a decision.
Takes me off the objective, doesn't it?
Yeah, we made a decision. It's going to be -1 to hit because we're firing through obscured terrain. So the anonymous basilisk is going to concentrate all its firepower to finish off that Poxwalker unit. So needing.
Oh, what this one?
Yeah, this one here.
That won't be -1 on these guys.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it won't be -1 on them, but it will be -1 over here.
Yeah, it would have been over here.
So heavy bolter. 2 hits so far. 3 hits. That's a 6. 3s to wound. Yep, 1 wound. Poxwalker save of feel no pain. So there's another one gone. Now the Earth Shaker. Get a 6. 3. I'm going to re-roll that. Yes! Praise the Emperor! Here we go. Needing 4s, re-rolling 1s. Oh, it's not good. I need to re-roll 1. How many got left?
4.
4. Yes!
So 4 hits.
2s. All wounded. No! Oh, no. Never mind. So 3 wounds. So it's D3 damage a time. There's a bit of silence there. It's quite tense. So 1 damage. No.
Dead.
Next one is 1 damage. Survived. And the next one is 1 damage. And it says 2 Poxwalkers that have been brought down. The shooting phase has been completed. And the charge phase, well, it's going to be tough, isn't it? We're probably not going to charge, to be honest with you. Simple fact being is that if we do charge, they're just going to cut us to pieces. Yeah. And furthermore, over here, if we did charge the Ogrins with the avalanche of muscle and everything like that,
I'll attack first.
He'll attack first. So it's not going to pay well for the guard when it comes to close combat. But nonetheless, the firepower has been very good. I cannot complain about that. The vehicles haven't been brought down for the purposes of destroying these objectives. But the heroics here from the tank commander, Ray Cross, has brought down 3 of these Terminators. So that's severely reduced the combat strength and firepower from that Terminator unit. This Poxwalker unit has been severely damaged, and remember, this Poxwalker unit here is destroyed.
Wiped out.
It's wiped out.
2 men left over here.
And 2 once were men. Now they're filthy Poxwalkers. They are left remaining here. So that concludes the turn 2 for the Cadians. Now for objectives, for secondary objectives, table quarters, we do have table quarters, so that's 2 points for the Astra Militarum, bring it to 5 apiece. And I need to control 2 objective markers to grant primary objective points. So I think that's it. Yeah, just 2.
Were you?
I destroyed a unit actually. Yes. So that's.
You're not getting anything from destroying units, but you own that one, and that one.
Yeah.
So for this mission.
For secondary objectives. Oh, sorry. For primary. Is it primary or secondary?
Primary you score at the end of your turn. So
at the end of my turn.
Yeah. So you'd be scoring them. Oh no, sorry.
So the beginning. Yeah, the beginning. Yeah. Cool. So I had 1 to begin with.
Yeah,
which we've already done.
Yeah, it was a 0, wasn't it?
Which is a 0-1. But I have to try and survive along the front line here. So
you do that data-y one, doesn't it? So he performed the action, and because you own 1, 2, 3, that gets you 3 points for the data intercept.
Yeah.
So that puts you up to 4 on that now.
Okay.
Cool.
Right. So 4 points. So that brings the total to
So you're 4 plus 4, so you're on 8.
8 points. Okay, so it's 8 points for the Astra Militarum. And now we're going to go straight on to the morale phase, which there's no morale.
Terminators.
Terminators have suffered morale, actually.
They lost 3.
They lost 3.
7, so they're okay.
They're okay, yeah. So the Terminators are fine when it comes to morale. So we're going to go straight on to the command phase, a new turn for the Deathguard. Turn 2 for the Sons of Mortarion. Okay, he's going to spend a command point here to enhance this. I'm presuming this.
Yeah, Deadwalk again on this squad here to build this one back up. So 7d6, 3 ups give me Poxwalkers.
Oh no! They all come back! Filth! Okay, it's turn 2 for the movement phase, and the reinforcements have finally arrived. Teleport striking here with this Terminator unit here.
Deathguard Terminator dropped here.
Yeah.
Typhus has dropped down.
Oh,
over
it's
here.
all coming down now. The Reign of Abomination.
Blight Lords have moved up here.
Yep.
Farblight Spawns moved up here.
Yeah.
Tank shuffled over a little bit, maybe just to screen out this for when to stop the other tank coming in. He moved out a little bit over there.
Yep.
He's still sitting on the objective.
Nice, nice.
They've moved that way to charge them with
Yep.
the surgeon. These guys have obviously shuffled up to charge them. He's still hiding behind there.
There's an amazing dice roll you did there. That'd be
Yes,
really good.
7 more Poxwalkers, and then
Poxwalkers.
these guys are hiding behind this while still getting the objective.
Fantastic
So
stuff.
he's going to be doing the mission specific objective.
You're doing so that symbol there on top of the objective marker represents an action is taking place.
Yeah, so he's doing that.
So he's doing that.
They're turning that into, they're infecting that, so that'll get me 3 points for that one.
Yeah.
And then him doing his thing will get me 1, 2, 3. Will get me 3.
3 victory points.
Which I'm happy with.
Yeah, happy with. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff from the Deathguard here. So there's another 3 victory points have been added to the Deathguard. So the total now is.
And at the start of the round, I didn't count how much I had. Had
Yeah,
that one.
You had that one.
Had
yeah.
that one. Had that one. So I had,
this one, that one.
yeah. So for 3 you get 10, and then I think we owned an equal amount.
Equal
So
amount.
it's just 10 for that.
10. So 10 victory points have been added. So that brings the total to
10 plus 16, 18, 19, 20, 21 for me.
21. Oh no, he's running away with the points
4
already.
plus 4 is 8 for you.
So 21 points to 8 for the Deathguard. The Deathguard are in the lead, and it's their turn as well. So they have the initiative here by the looks of things. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go straight onto the
Psychic phase.
Psychic phase on turn 2 for the Deathguard. You've got psychic power to cast from Typhus.
So it's going to do
himself.
Curse of the Leper.
Curse of the Leper, yeah.
So 7d6. Oh, hang on. See if it goes off first would be helpful. It doesn't.
It doesn't go off again.
I might. How many? I might.
Powers
CP
of the
re-roll
warp.
that. Yeah, I'll see
Going
P roll up.
He's going to command reroll. So he's going to reroll both the dice. And
That goes off.
now. So he does grant that power as well. So what does this do?
So 7d6 and you take a mortal wound for every point that I beat over your. So I roll a dice. If I beat your toughness, you take a mortal wound. So
Okay, my toughness on the guardsman
Yeah.
is 3.
So 4 ups are mortal wounds. Oh, 3.
3 have been brought down.
So it's 3 mortal
Yeah,
wounds.
so 3 mortal wounds on this unit. Typhus is going to cast Plague Wind onto the veteran kill team here.
So it needs a 6.
That's a perils. That's
Peril
a double
and a
1. You
card.
cannot command reroll
Yeah,
that.
so
That's D3 mortal wounds on himself. That's 3 mortal wounds on Typhus.
So
It's
he's
gone
had
wrong.
6. It's down to 3 wounds.
Down to 3 wounds remaining. Ouch, that was painful. Does he feel no pain or anything like that?
No, nothing.
No,
So
it's just
that's
the damage, isn't it?
just hurt himself.
So he's hurt himself really badly.
See.
Yeah, so this guy over here, and what's his name?
He's a Malignant Plague Caster.
Malignant Plague Caster. He's going to cast which power?
Miasma of Pestilence onto this squad over here to give them a minus one
to hit
when you shoot at them.
That's
so
an 8.
That goes off.
That goes off. Well done.
And then he's going to put +1 strength, +1 toughness
on the Poxwalkers.
Onto the Poxwalkers over here.
Okay. That goes off on a.
It doesn't go off.
Doesn't go off. It's a roll of 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Cannot re-roll that because he's used his re-roll command.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay. So
shooting phase.
Not too bad. But it's a shame that Typhus was perilled there.
Yeah, I shouldn't have I should have just left the.
Yeah. So that's it for the psychic phase. Going to go straight on to the shooting phase on turn 2 for the Deathguard. Plague Burst Crawler, starting with the shooting phase, kicking it off against Ray Cross's Leman Russ.
So let's do the Sponson guns first of all.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, both hits.
Both hit.
Toughness 8, you said.
Toughness 8.
So
yeah.
4s to wound, re-rolling 1s. 1 goes through.
1 goes through. AP
minus 4.
AP minus 4. There's nothing I can do about that.
3 damage plus. D3. So that's 6 damage.
6 damage. That Leman Russ is half dead already. Smoke is starting to billow out.
D6 shots for the mortar.
Yep.
Oh, 1 shot.
1 shot from the mortar. And that is a miss. Is it a plague? That's only to wound, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So there are 4 shots with the slugger. All hit.
All hit.
Strength 5, toughness 8, so it'll be 5s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP minus 1.
4 up armour save. Save 1, take another bit of damage, so it's down to 5 wounds remaining on this Leman Russ. Yeah, okay, so we've just been discussing the Plague Burst Crawler. It's going to concentrate all its firepower to finish off Ray Cross's Leman Russ battle tank.
So, side guns, 1 hit.
1 hit.
Wounds,
straight through. Straight through, nothing we can do about it.
Oh, another 6.
Another 6, it's gone. And
all of his other
that's
guns.
all of his other guns wasted, unfortunately. But he's done the job anyway.
Okay.
So on a roll of a 6, it detonates. It does not detonate. That's a roll of a 5, but that's another Leman Russ destroyed, and a Patron is removed as a casualty. Okay, 1 Stormbolter from the Terminator is going to shoot into the Guardsman holding this objective.
It would be minus 1 because of you're in the.
I'm in the obscure dense terrain, so it's 4 to hit. Actually.
4 to hit, all hit. 3 hit. 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
1 wound, and you're getting +1 armour save.
+1 armour save becomes 4 up because of flak armour. That's a 1. I dreaded 1. Another 1 has been shot. What's this happening now?
Plague Surgeon's got a plasma pistol, so he's going to shoot the squad. He misses.
Not getting shot, I presume.
No, right, so we'll do over here.
Yep.
So he's going to shoot his flamer at these guys.
D6 auto hits.
Yep. So re-roll that because of what I paid for.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Shots.
So what's that re-roll for? Is it just?
It's because I upgraded his gun with one of the diseases that you can put onto them. I can't remember the names of all of them. But his is the re-roll number of shots.
Okay.
So auto hits, strength 8. Toughness
5.
So 3s to wound, re-rolling the 1s. So that is 5 with an AP of -3.
And damage
2 each.
They're dead. They've been destroyed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Devin Matthews. It has not been a good start for these poor Ogrins. But you will be back. You will be back.
Shields.
Yeah, need slab shields. Yeah. So Ogrins are out. They're gone.
These guys now are going to shoot their combi bolters.
Yeah.
Into this squad over.
This squad here.
Now what I'll do first is I'm going to shoot these guys flamers into them first because they're auto hitting, so they won't be a minus.
Shooting now.
They're using their Plague Burst Gauntlets, I think it's called, and they're going to shoot into this unit over here.
Oh,
so that'll be
filthy.
6 D6 number of shots.
Oh, 26 shots in total.
So strength 3, toughness 3.
Yeah.
4s to wound, re-rolling 1.
This is a plague weapon.
Plague weapons.
Yep. Okay. This is plague weapons. The lime green colour.
So,
Kind of reminds me of the Games Workshop basing they used to do.
so it's fours to wound. This is how many saves you're going to need to do.
Okay. Veteran squad, brace yourselves.
I think you may be dead. So 2.
15 saves on the veterans. Here we go. So 5 up flak armour.
It's because of 4 up.
Oh, it's 4 up. Is that enough? No. They've been destroyed. The veteran squad, the kill team, have been destroyed. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Na 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 da dum dum da 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 dum da dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 and cut. So disappointing, my fellow comrade. He spent ages figuring out these names. You just do one shot and you kill them all.
Yeah, it's a lot of flamer shots.
That's a lot of flame of death, but they will be back. They are not permanently dead. Of course, they'll come back for another round of fighting to serve the 1st Regiment of the Army Group. We praise the Emperor for their sacrifice. Okay, what's happening now?
Combi bolters into the back.
Armoured Sentinels.
Armoured Sentinels. So 3s to hit.
Few ones in there. There's 6.
Straight 4, 5s to wound.
5 to wound. She's got 5.
Yep, 5 saves. No AP.
No AP. 3 up armour for being armoured sentinel. Oh! Our one's half dead from bolter rounds. Clarify. All the concentrated firepower was on that single sentinel there. So just to clarify.
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably gonna
split the wounds up, baby. No, I can't
hard,
do that.
yeah.
That'd be cheating.
Anything
else?
That's it. Shooting phase.
Shooting phase has been devastating. You said to me earlier on that your shooting phase was not as powerful. Well, I tell you what, it's eliminated some units here. Yeah. There will be some angry patrons here.
Flamers.
Killing all my guys! They waited months for this moment of glory.
And they were hiding in the woods.
And they were hiding in the woods as well. Yes, those flamers that are auto-hitting. So basically you just ignore the wounds and the ability to hit.
They're good on your guys because your toughness is
the toughness 3. Guardsmen are weak.
My flamers are only 3. So.
We need a new codex. Please, Games Workshop, new codex and new units. We need reinforcements for the Shield of the Emperor. That concludes all the firepower for the Deathguard on turn 2. Now we're going to go straight on to the combat phase. Is there any charges to declare?
Yeah, lots of charges. So we'll start over this side. So this squad, I'll multi-charge into just these 2 units here.
Just those 2 there.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to spend a command point to Overwatch, so you just go through.
5.
So that's 5 inches there. They will make that charge. First, half wounded, half dead, half Nurgle. He's going to charge into this squad here.
Yeah.
Am I going to spend a command point to Overwatch? No.
7.
7 is the number of Nurgle, but is it enough?
Needs a 9.
Needs a 9. Because that's right, because he just teleport striked. So that's a failed charge for Typhus. Alright, okay, so he's not going to charge with this Terminator unit.
No.
They're going to act as a bodyguard for
Yeah.
Typhus, because Typhus could be exposed to be shot at.
Yeah.
So that's tactical thinking here. And they're resilient enough as well, so they can take a lot of
They've got the
punishment.
-1 to hit on
And with the
them.
-1 ability as well from the psychic power. Clever. But
Charge.
the Foxwalkers, however, now I will Overwatch with this. So I'm going to spend a command point to Overwatch. Now, there's a bit of strategy here. I'm going to spend another command point, reducing my command value to 5 command points left. I'm going to play Grenadiers. I haven't used this stratagem, and I think it's the perfect time to use this stratagem, even though sadly it is Overwatch, so we will be hitting on 6s. So I spent 2 command points, 1 to Overwatch and 1 to lob a grenade. Now why have I chosen Grenadiers? Well, there's more than 10 models in that unit, And that instead of 2 shots each, is going to be 6 shots each, and it's up to 10 models. So each of these guardsmen are equipped with frank grenades as their standard war gear. So that's what we're going to do. So that's 9 times 6 is 54 shots. I'm going to roll this twice. So it's 57 shots. So 54 shots, beg your pardon. So divided by 2 is 27 shots. So needing 6s, no reroll 1s, unfortunately. So that's 4 that have hit. Next round of 27. All those dice, I only get 6 hits with grenades. Probably the Poxel was like, get out of the way. Throw them back or whatever. Imagine the narrative, what's going on.
Them back.
So strength 3, toughness 4.
Vibes.
Are you +1 toughness as well?
Nah.
No.
I failed the spell.
Okay, so needing 5 to wound. And all that for 2 wounds on the Poxwalkers.
It's up.
But 2 have been brought down, so we've done a little bit of damage at least. For 2 command points, we brought down 2 Poxwalkers. Okay, the charge range is... You're going to make the charge, but it depends on how eager they are to fight. Is that only... That's 5 inches, so 5-inch charge range for the Poxwalkers.
Yeah, so we're going to pretty much get everybody.
So Sergeant Will Ward is in trouble here. Okay, this Terminator unit is going to charge into this squad.
7.
Roll a 7. And that's the number of Nurgle.
Yeah.
So they are blessed today.
And the Plague Surgeon will charge in as
Yeah,
well.
Plague Surgeon, and he gets a double 1.
It's not going to be close.
That's not going to make it.
No, so
the only thing he can do is grant abilities, but he won't be able to make it in close combat. The Terminators, however, they will.
Right, so let's do the flail first over here. So he has got 6 attacks, 3 base, and then the flail does 2 attacks for every attack that you've got.
Alright, okay.
So 3's to hit.
So he's missed with 3.
What was that? Missing a dice.
Oh, you've got another dice here. Okay, so that's 3 hits in total.
Strength is, I believe, +1.
We'll check that on the
so
stats.
I think it is a 5 toughness.
Yeah.
You said 6, so -1 will be 5.
Yeah, toughness 6 on the Sentinel.
So 4s to wound, rerolling 1. That's
Rerolling
not
1s,
very
that's
good.
dreadful. He's got a
1
wound.
goes through, AP -2, I believe.
So it's 5 up armour.
Yeah.
And it's saved. The 6. It's paid off. Armour holds.
Let's do the...
And remember,
Normal
vehicles can shoot in close combat now.
They can.
So, which is a little bit better.
So these guys are using their axes.
Yep.
3's to hit.
Yeah, got some misses there. Toughness 6.
Strength is 5, so it brings you down to... strength is 6, so toughness...
Oh, it's forced to wound. Okay.
no, it'd be 3's to wound because you're getting a -1.
Oh, -1 because of...
my contagion.
Contagion.
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1's plague weapon. No.
AP's -2.
You must 2.
And they're 1 damage each.
No, 1 damage. Save them now. Their armour holds. Okay.
So 4 + 3 for the champion and the normal guy.
Yep.
On this one in the middle. These guys are not doing so good.
The axes are blunted.
Yeah, very blunt. And I can't hit. So 3 misses. So it'd be 3's to wound on that one. Reroll those 1s.
Reroll those 1s, the plague weapon.
So 3 go through, AP -2.
Okay, here we go again.
1 wound.
So 1 wound
Just on this
on
one.
this middle sentinel.
That was a bit of a flop.
That was a bit of a flop. Floppy Nurgle.
Yeah, that was appalling.
So number 5 there. So there you go. So my attack's back, which we'll do later on.
Do all the
I'm going to interrupt. So I'm going to pile in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that. Should have done that battle over there.
So we're going to go and interrupt here. He was distracted by killing sentinels, whereas we're going to fix bayonets and charge! Okay, 11 attacks. We lost a comrade with the filthy, abominable filth.
Mortal wounds.
That mortal wounds is done. So needing 4s to hit, weapon skill 4+. Leading by example here, that's not too bad.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. There's a toughness of 4. So 5 to wound. Will the bayonet penetrate and pin these men down?
1.
Only 1.
6 up.
6 up. And add insult to injury. He rolls the dreaded 6. Oh dear.
But they're going to attack you back now for that.
Oh, they sure will. Okay, the 22 attacks against this guardsman squad here. And remember, every guardsman that dies, a poxwalker pops up. He's going to spend a command point. What's this for?
To reroll all hits with them.
Oh. Filth. Filthy noble.
I think that will...
And your weapon skill is...
4 ups.
4 ups, but re-rolling.
Yep, re-rolling everything.
Okay. The dice tray of doom. Okay, we'll calculate that now. Re-rolling. All but 1. Okay, that's pretty epic there.
Strength is 3, toughness is 2.
Yeah, because of the
Aura.
the aurora.
Aura.
Yeah. 3's to wound. And for every one of my guardsmen that dies, they succumbed to the plague. 11 saves on the guardsman. Oh, so that's 7. That will turn into poxwalkers. Oh no! Right, I'm taking off Anonymous 1, Anonymous 2, Anonymous 3, Anonymous 4. Oh, Anonymous 5. The name's Sergeant. It's got 5. I'm gonna have to take off.
Grenade launcher.
Oh, yeah. That there is Lance Corporal Marshall Cummings. I am so sorry, sir.
One more.
He's gone, and then one more. Jesse Patton, a fellow comrade of the 18th, has been brought down. So is there any more casualties? Is that it?
That's it. I'm just
so only Donald Hammer with his grenade launcher and Sergeant Ward.
They're all still there, mate. It's just they're now.
They are still there. So you may as well just.
Working for me
I may
now.
as well set up a Patreon page for chaos. How filthy can you get? Been surrounded by stenchy poxwalkers. Defend your post. The Terminators are going to lob off some heads.
So
From this poor
flail.
bastard. So this is Sergeant, where are you, Sergeant? Sergeant Darling.
Sergeant Darling.
Sergeant Darling. Squad.
3's to hit.
3's to hit.
Strength is 5, toughness is 2.
2's to kill. AP minus, I'm presuming is
-2.
-2. So it's 3 guardsmen brought down from the squad here. Champion is next. 3 have been cut down already. His attacks, he gets 4 attacks. Okay, leading 3s, and they've all
He's
hit.
done well. He's got the relic sword, so let me just check what his stats are on the relic sword.
Strength 6 is his relic weapon.
Yep.
2's to wound, and all reroll because it's a plague weapon. And the AP minus is
High as well. AP -3.
ouch. So 4 more guardsmen have been cut
and
down.
these guys count as double for your morale test.
Oh.
So that counts as 8 guys have just
8
died.
guys that have just died. So 4 have been
4 real ones.
removed.
8
So
for your morale.
oh, good job. There's a commissar behind them, but I don't think that's going to make any difference. So 3 anonymous ones, and we're going to have to take off the Vox caster. So that's 4 dead, but it's 8. Plus another casualties as well.
Yeah,
So 6. So that's 10 casualties for the purposes of morale. Not good. Okay, the Sentinels quickly do this on camera. 1 hit, and 2 is not a wound. That's for the Sentinels. Okay, the Lord Commissar. His name is Charles Cranford. He is of an honourable family. Now, he has got a special relic called the Blade of Conquest. And he's sitting on 2s with 3 attacks. And fortunately, they've all hit. So here we go. This is Strength. User +2.
Wow.
So Strength 5.
Force to wound.
Force to wound. And that's only 1 wound, sadly.
AP.
AP -4.
4 up invulnerable. Saved.
Oh, that would have been D3 damage as well. I am sorry, Charles.
Wouldn't have killed anybody.
It wouldn't have killed anybody. Oh, the invuln. Sergeant Darling, Patrick Darling, and Peter Nastro, they're going to do their attacks. Needing 4s. Need 2 hits.
Needing 5s.
And 5s. 1 wound. The chainsword may bite here. 2 plus save. And he rolls a 6. Oh dear. Okay, morale. Leadership 10. But they count as leadership 9. But they're going to automatically fail, it looks like. So we'll roll up to see what the morale is, which is a 6. So they're going to fail their morale. So now it's
1 automatically goes.
1 automatically goes.
And then a 5 up the other man goes.
Yeah. So they have to roll the d6 for the purposes of morale. If I rolled a 1, that would be an auto pass.
You just got 1.
So I've got 2 guys left. So any rolls of 1.
One will automatically run away.
Yeah, 1 will automatically run away. So
You've got
it's
1.
going to have to be Peter Nastro. I'm sorry,
So you've
Commander.
got 1 dice to roll.
1.
5 up, he'll run away.
Yeah. That's a cock die. I'll re-roll that again. And that's a 5.
So
He's gone.
he's gone.
He's gone.
Coward.
Coward. Patrick Darling has run away from his post. Totally unacceptable. Shoot him!
Oh,
and he would have been died. He would have died because the covers are.
He's very, very
no.
cowardly or very brave.
So he was a coward. Patrick Darling has succumbed to the bolt pistol.
Smart though.
Now here,
He lost.
I've lost a lot of guys. So
7,
let's
wasn't
see if I roll a 1. Nope.
So, oh yeah, so 7.
So 7.
Leadership 6.
So 7 dice.
No, you.
Oh no, roll. Sorry, big pardon. We roll for.
Yeah, you roll your morale test.
So 1 runs away.
Yeah, 1 runs away.
So I'm sorry, Donald Hammer. He's gone. Comrade
and then a
Donald
5
Hammer.
up, the other man goes.
And the other man is Will Ward. Will Ward.
Come on, Will.
Come on, Will. Don't fail me now. No, he's gone as well. He's been succumbed by the Poxwalkers. Alright, that concludes the end of turn 2. We're going to go to another battle round 3. But it is desperate fighting again for the Astra Militarum. The men are starting to run away and fleeing for their lives. They're fleeing to the capital ships that will transport them away from the fortress world of Cadia. This is a sign of things to come. Just a small, tiny segment of this huge conflict that has gone across the entire planet. So this is many warp gates out of many thousands that has succumbed to the forces of chaos. The filth of chaos. Nurgle has come to destroy and to rot. So we're going to go on to another battle round for the Astra Militarum. It is turn 3 coming up. Just rolled a 7+ with 2d6.
For the tally man?
So the tally man. So the Deathguard have just regained a command point, and I've regained a command point as well on the new battle round.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
It is the end of the movement phase on the new battle round, turn 3 for the Astra Militarum, and reinforcements have arrived, commanded by Zach Butler, the patron, Jacques Boulette is his aka nickname. So he has arrived on the board, and he's going to produce the Flame of Death on those Poxwalkers if it all goes according to plan. He's also got a whole mounted heavy bolter as well to get some extra decker. We have the servitors now. We decide to keep the servitors still for the purpose of shooting. If they move, they'll be -1 to hit. So we can't really do that. And then with the Lehman Russ battle tank, we stood still also. And we're going to try and put as much punishing firepower into that unit as possible. Maybe the battle cannon as well going to try and destroy this unit here. Now, the Earth Shakers have stood still as well. The Heavy Bolters have stood still. Spent an action point here for this command squad to gain at least a victory point. Try and gain as many points as we can. And then the commander himself, the warlord, Commander James Ortero, he is leading his men by example by pushing the men to the front line and leading this squad, commanded by Drew Gomez. Drew Gomez leads his men by example as well, firing the las guns into the Terminators. Oh dear, how the mighty have fallen. So the Sentinels, if I pull back, they'll be useless. So I may as well shoot into close combat. So there you go. I think it's a -1
This one
hit
can
as well.
still move, can't he? Cause
He's there, but I could advance, which I may do actually.
You could shoot this, move him and shoot.
Move him and shoot. I suppose. Yeah, we'll just quickly do this on camera. There you go. We'll just move him forward like that. So happy with that measurement? Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
double
it's
checking.
fine.
Yeah, it's a pivotal moment, you know, of the game. It's a key unit. We're in a desperate situation here. So we're just going to fight for our lives, basically, once again for the Astra Militarum. We're going to need some good rolls, yeah. So no psychic phase, straight on to the shooting phase. Battle round 3, turn 3 for the Astra Militarum. Okay, the anonymous Lehman Russ has orders. The orders are the commanders move forward, so he's going to do first rank fire, second rank fire for this squad here, and that's it for orders. But back onto shooting. This tank, the anonymous Lehman Russ, is going to shoot at the Poxwalkers with the battle cannon. The 2 multi-melters are going to shoot into the Terminators, and then the las cannon is going to snipe this character here, the Plague Surgeon. So we're going to do that now. We're going to snipe the Plague Surgeon. Let's see if he can heal himself with this deadly dice roll. Watch this. Are you watching now? You watching this? Yeah, you're going to come.
Forced to hit.
Forced to hit. It's a hit. Okay, you see that, everyone? That is a 4. That is a 4.
Strength 9.
Strength 9, toughness 5, because they're Sons of Mortarion. 3s to wound, and that is a wound, and that's AP -3.
6 up.
That's a 6 up
Armor save.
armor save. No invuln. And that's 2. And how many wounds do you have?
I've got, I think, 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Well, we'll roll the damage. Let him look at the stats. Let him meditate.
-1 of the
It's
damage.
-1 of the damage. So D6 damage. And that is a 4. So 3 wounds have been taken onto the Plague Surgeon. He has 3 6-up feel no pains for his ability. And he passes none. So 3 wounds have been taken on the Plague Surgeon. Yeah, only 1 wound remaining. 4 multi-melter shots. Normally be 4s, but it's going to be -1. So it's 5s. But I stood still, so I re-roll those ones. So I roll hit 2. Strength 8.
3's the wound.
2 wounds.
4
AP
up.
-4. 4 up invulnerable saves. That's a Snake Eyes.
I might re-roll 1.
Oh, he wants to re-roll 1.
Yeah, let's re-roll
Okay,
1.
spending a command point. I can't steal. I don't have the Core of Sequilla. Ah, it pays off.
What's
So
the damage?
it's D6 because I'm not within Armor Bane. That's 6 -1, so it's 5.
Yeah,
So that's it. Our Terminator has been destroyed. Okay, the battle cannon, 12 shots, maximum firepower. Needing no minuses, no. So
No.
it's 4s, re-rolling those ones. Lots of 2s, but hardly any 1s. Oh dear me. It's just getting worse and worse. I'm crying here. Why? Only 4 hits. Oh no. The target is right in front of you. Strength 8, toughness 4, 2s at least. They've all wounded. AP -2. So D3 damage is a 3, so it becomes a 2. Passes.
Dead.
Next one is a 1, because it's -1 damage.
One good is dead.
Next one is a 2, so it becomes a 1. 3.
No, we
And the
did.
next one is a 2, becomes a 1. And that is a 5. No, so 4 have been brought down over here. They were my own guys as well. Weird stuff. Servitors were going to fire at the Poxwalkers, but has decided to get some victory points. We're going to target the Plague Surgeon. They are mind locked, just stood still, forced to hit. No doctrine, however, because they are slaves to the Emperor, criminals, crooks, and their brains wiped. So strength 5, toughness 5, force to wound, and that's only 1 wound at AP -1.
4 up save.
4 up save, and that's a 6. The armor holds. The Plague Surgeon is still alive. Okay. The Hellhound. Patreon Zach Butler. He's firing his Inferno Cannon into the Poxwalkers. 2d6 auto hits. Okay, so that's 7.
Average.
That's average. That's the number of Nurgle. That's not good.
It's a sign.
It's a sign of things to come. It is strength 6, toughness 4,
Freeze the wound.
freeze to wound, and
3 save.
3 saves of 6 is damage 1. So
2
2 have been cooked alive. They were once my comrades, but now they've succumbed to chaos. Bolter into the Plague Surgeon. Only 1 hit. 1 wound. AP -1. And 1. Gone.
Damage 1.
Damage 1. Plague Surgeon, he's dead.
Dead.
Zach Butler, well done, good sir. You have taken out the Plague Surgeon. He's dead.
3 points.
3 victory points as well. Is that a medal? Leave it in the comments below if you think he deserves a medal. Okay, the Lord Commissar, that's in close combat, can shoot his bolt pistol.
Yep.
2 to hit. 5 is a hit. 3 is not a wound. So that's a failure. Okay, 20 shots with the las guns. First rank fire, second rank fire from the commander himself, as issued an order to do as much damage as possible. Do I take out the Poxwalkers? I'll get more shots over here, but I'll get more likely to kill. I'm going to meditate upon this and think about which is the wise decision. No, of course, the enemy is right in front of me over here. We must take down this Terminator unit. These dice, shooting into the Terminators, needing 4s. Ah, mark your targets, men. Mark your targets. Is that it? Is that it? What's happened to me army? Just the morale is just gone. Oh, only 1 wound as well. It's a 2 up save.
Save on a 2.
Oh no. D6 shots with the grenade. Actually, going to fire crack.
1 crack shot.
1 crack shot. Hits. Strength 6, toughness 5. Freeze to wound. Fail to wound!
Got to these guys with -1
Oh,
hit as well.
and then -1 to hit. So it would have been even worse. So it would have made a difference with the dice rolling.
I will.
So the commander, there's no point supercharging because it's -1 damage. So he's just going to fire his plasma pistol at strength 7. So 2 is a miss. He's missed. They can't do anything. The heavy bolters, they're going to have to shoot at the Terminators. 9 shots with the heavy bolters. We'll do the las guns separately. So that's not too bad. Rerolling 1s actually, thankfully, because I stood still. So it doesn't make any difference there. Good accurate firepower. Needing force to wound. So that's 2 wounds at AP -1.
Who's this on?
It's on the Terminators, the heavy bolters.
3 up saves.
3 up
then.
saves. 1
save,
wound
1
has
fail.
been taken. These guns are going to shoot into the Terminator squad.
Hit on
2
fives.
hits.
Hit on
Hit on
fives.
5s, that's a miss because of the strategy.
Yep.
Well done. Right, next is the Sentinels. They've got pistols. Oh, no, they haven't. They've got autocannons
Yeah,
though. They can
autocannons
shoot.
can shoot into combat.
Now, is there any minuses to
No.
hit? No, it's just.
You'll get -1 to hit.
I'll get -1 to hit because I'm vehicle in close combat. So these are 5s.
Oh, hit.
Yes. Strength 7.
Freeze the wound.
Only 1 wound.
AP -1.
AP -1.
3 up.
3 up.
Fails.
It would have been 2 damage, but they are Sons of Mortarion. They ignore damage. -1 damage, so it's only 1 wound on the Terminator unit. Now the regular Sentinel. Gonna try and shoot those Poxwalkers behind there. So even 4s. 1 hit. I moved, so don't get the reroll 1. Ah, failed in its mission. Failed. Winston Adkins's Basilisk Earthshaker Artillery. It's going to shoot at the character. It's going to shoot the character.
Yep.
So it's going to fire the heavy bolters rounds into the Poxwalkers, and they're going to fire the main cannon into the character.
I think you're. It's been free of that guy, so I don't think you can. To be fair.
Don't think we can.
No.
Okay, fair enough. That's
you get
fine.
a -1 to hit as well, shooting over that
Yes.
terrain.
Okay. So what I'll do then.
Corey, if you want to just decimate that.
I want to decimate that. Yeah, I'll probably have to decimate that squad. But then there's an opportunity to destroy your vehicle, but it hasn't been touched.
Yeah, these are both fresh.
Yeah, what we'll do then is we'll do Winston Adkins's tank. We're going to shoot into that vehicle. So what we'll do is roll D6 rerollable. 4. I will keep that. We need 4s and rerolling 1s. Okay, 2 hits.
Strength 8. Sorry, toughness.
Strength 9, toughness 8.
Freeze.
That's 2 wounds, so AP -3.
So 5 up. Vulnerables. 2 go through.
And that's 2d3 damage, -1
Yep.
for the damage. Ah, it's just a minimum of 1, so only 2 damage. Heavy bolter into the Poxwalkers. 2 hits. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, now next is Luke Ringel. It's going to have to do the same target. So D6 with the Earthshaker. Same sequence. 3, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Reroll the ordnance, and that's 4. Okay, it's paid off. Okay. Oh.
1 hit.
1 wound, AP -3.
Up in Vun.
And it's save for the Invun and the heavy bolter. Rerolling 1s. This is against the Poxwalkers.
2 hits.
And freeze to wound. 1 wound. AP minus
Gonna do
1.
Oh yeah. 6 up field of pain.
No. So Poxwalker has been
Over
destroyed.
here,
there. Yeah, over there. And then the anonymous Basilisk is going to shoot into the same target again. Same sequence of events. D6 shots with the Earthshaker. 4. I'm going to have to do it. Reroll this one. Okay. It's just going from bad to worse. Reroll the 1. No! Oh, the fall of Cadia is upon us.
Emperor's forsaken.
The Empress has forsaken. That's right, the Emperor's forsaken Cadia. Now the heavy bolter against the Poxwalkers. 2 hits. Again, exactly the same sequence as last time. 2 wounds. The artillery has done nothing.
2 Poxwalkers down then.
No, they failed. They rolled double 2. The toughness 4.
Oh, yeah.
No, didn't have to roll. So that concludes the firepower for the Astra Militarum on turn 3, and we're going to go straight on to close combat. Okay, as he was the charger last turn, he gets to fight first. It's a little bit different in 9th edition now.
So flail.
So I'm presuming. Oh, charge is to declare. Yes, he's going to charge into the.
Oh, he's a character. What, this guy?
He's a character model. Yeah, that's Warrant Officer George Whittle.
I don't think he can.
He rolls a 7. So what he's going to do, he's going to go right up your backside and put a chainsaw up your. Right. I'm joking.
Are you charging with these guys?
Next.
Are you going to charge with these guys?
No. No.
Not for Cadia.
Not for. Do you know what? I'm triggered. I am offended. Yes, we are going to charge. We're going to fix bayonets and give it to you. What are you going to do about it?
My Overwatch.
Yeah, you're going to Overwatch. What's the point? What is the point? Do I Overwatch?
There's no point charging.
There is no point charging. I'm just going to get cooked alive. There's no point. Just, he's going to
Even
destroy
4K,
me.
yes, not worth it.
Say that again. Say that again. There's a lot of Cadians that are supporting me on Patreon, and you offend me, you chaos heretic. Commissar Cranwood is in the fight for his life.
So 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Hitting on 3s.
Hit on 3s.
Great. 3 hits.
3 hits only.
Strength 5, toughness
3.
-1. So toughness 2s. 2s to wound. Rolling the 1s.
Oh. Okay.
3 go through. And the AP
He has a
is
+5 invulnerable save because of the
Two
refractor
damage each.
field. Oh no. He's got 4 wounds. Cranford. Here we go. Oh no. 6 damage. The heroic Lord Commissar has been brought down.
So your charger should have gone first.
Thank you, Charles Cranford, for your support on the channel. We will remember you. You will be back in future battle. I would have had to kill, so I'm going to kill this guy here. It would have made a different sequence of events.
Yeah.
So his weapon skill 3+. So he's hit 3 times. He's wounded 3 times. George, wait. This could be a medal here.
No AP on your chain?
No AP,
It's not
no. I
Astartes?
wish. It's not Astartes, no. It's just a guardsman. Oh, saved. I'm sorry, George.
Might as well hit your back.
Yeah, you may as well hit me back. Yeah, go for it. Oh,
4 hits.
yeah.
Strength 6, toughness 2.
This
Please
2.
reroll those.
Reroll. It's a plague weapon. Oh, nasty.
AP -3.
AP -3.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. Good job. He's got 5 up. Refractor field save. It doesn't pay off. 6 damage. Another patron has been killed. Okay, what are you going to do there?
Flail into this, 2 attacks. These guys into that one, and these 2 into that one. So we'll do over here first. We'll do the flail, which is 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So toughness 5, didn't mean my strength was 5.
Yeah, toughness 6 on the
Sentinel,
but it's
-1.
-1, isn't it?
Yeah, so they
AP minus.
-2.
None damage output.
2 damage.
2 damage. That's a sentinel destroyed. Does it blow up? Does not blow up, but the sentinel has been removed as a casualty.
And then we'll do these guys' attacks onto that one.
Yeah.
So 4 + 3.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of ones.
Yeah.
Strength 6. Toughness 5. Reroll everything. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP -2.
-2.
And 1 damage.
Nope. So it's down to 3. Onto that.
That's it, and then I'll just.
Pile in. Yeah, you destroyed that unit now. And that's it. Okay. Any other combats? That's it. That's literally it. So that concludes the combat phase for the Astra Militarum. Morale. Is there any other morale?
No.
No. He's dead. We've brought down a
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
which is giving me a victory point.
Giving you 3 victory
3
points.
victory points for that. So we've assassinated a character. So we've fulfilled that secondary objective.
Yeah.
But it's a far stretch, really, as compared to the points that the Deathguard have got. We're going to fight and continue this last turn for the purposes of synergy and make it fair for Dan to finish his turn on battle round 3, and we'll calculate the victory points at the end. Okay, Typhus, even though half wounded, is still deadly nonetheless. Tell us what you're going to do.
He should have, in the command phase, used the Destroyer Hive ability to do, on a 2+, he'll do D3 mortal wounds to that unit.
Oh no,
So it goes
that's a
off.
5. And that is, oh no, 2 mortal,
2 mortal
wounds.
wounds to that unit.
So taking off another 2 guardsmen. And he's out of coherency as well. Oh, this is so tough. This is cruel. We're just going to have to run away. We have to run away, Donald. We're going to have to run away.
Right.
Cadia is lost. The battle is lost.
Yeah.
Run! Run for your lives! The movement phase completed. So tell us what you've done on the movement down. On
Just
turn 3.
move these up so they can charge there. Moved him up so he can charge. They're all going to just sit on the objective.
objective,
Spread the sickness there. Spread the sickness there.
Oh, how many victory points did you secure on the beginning?
15 for my primary. And that was it.
Oh dear.
But at doing spread the sickness, that's going to be 3. That's going to be 6. And that's going to be 9.
So that's 15 plus 9.
Yeah, and
Plus
he's going to do
action as well.
He's going to do the action of getting a victory point for every objective I had, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's chugging 5 points.
Another 5 points on top of that. So we'll calculate that later on to conclude this battle report. But still, we've had great fun doing this battle for you guys. And I'm so glad that if those that are still watching this game, thank you for watching. Continue to watch. It's just now about survival. So we'll see what happens.
Join Nurgle.
This is my YouTube channel. We advertise Imperial propaganda, whereas you don't promote your chaos stuff on my channel.
Want to be on the winning team?
Oh! Right. Carry on then.
So psychic phase, we're going to do, he's going to just do smite over onto those guys over there.
Might! Peril! That's what I like to see, but it's D6 mortal wounds.
Okay, perils, I'm not wounded.
He doesn't care. 6 mortal
That's
wounds.
the servitor squad, I think.
They've gone. Oh, they've just been lightning bolted to death.
And I take D3 mortal wounds, which is 3 mortal.
3 mortal wounds.
So it leaves me with, I think, 1.
Ouch. So super smite has gone off, but at a cost. With only 1 wound remaining. Could have got another 3 points. You could have got there, but no.
Killing himself.
Killing himself.
He could have got 3 points. Killing himself.
Anything else?
Yeah, he'll put -1 to hit on these walkers there, which doesn't go off.
Okay.
He's going to do his Curse of the Leper, nearest visible target. Yeah, he's going to do Curse of the Leper on these guys, which is a 6 up. Don't mortal.
Oh, 6 up.
Goes off. So 7d6, 4, 5, 6, 7. On beating your toughness. Your toughness here is now 2.
Toughness
so
2.
3 ups are going to be mortal wounds.
Ouch.
That didn't really help me though.
No, but the reality, that is really nasty when you have that combination.
Yep. So
Very
1
nasty.
mortal wound.
Now what I'm going to do to save agony, Donald, it's Connor Murdoch. You will come off because you're going to die anyway, because for the purposes of coherency. So you would have been removed as a casualty.
So is that like a squad? These are all together, are they?
Yes, that's 1 squad. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to do Plague Wind. Actually, no, let's do it on this because I want to just get rid of the banner, just because it'd be cool. So on these guys, Plague Wind, 6 to go off. Doesn't go off.
No, it doesn't go off. Okay, Plague
That's
Wind
it.
doesn't go off, and that's the end of the psychic phase. On turn 3, we're going to go straight onto the shooting phase for the Deathguard. This Plague Burst Crawler.
Everything onto your Lehman Russ.
The last remaining Lehman Russ. Rate of fire.
Side cannons.
Side cannons.
1 hits.
1 hits.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. Toughness.
Mortar.
3 shots. 3. Oh, when it spins.
Come on.
You spin me right round, baby. Right round.
Be aggressive.
Bit aggressive there, bit of music
1.
there. 1.
1 wound. AP -2.
AP minus
2
2.
damage.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's so
And then we've
painful.
got dinner.
No, it goes through. Oh, no, it goes there. I thought it was a 2. It was going on the 6.
Slugger.
It holds. The Slugger. 3 hits.
5s. 2. AP -1.
Okay.
4 saves.
So saved. Okay, the armor holds and the
Other
Lehman
guy
Russ.
then shooting all of his guns. Actually, I don't think I've been seeing all of his guns at the flamer then.
Oh,
The
at
flamer one.
Patreon, Zach Butler's
Yeah,
the
so you-
Hellhound is going to be hit here.
So side guns.
1 hit.
1 hit. What's the toughness on that?
Toughness 7.
Actually,
the
3 to
Hellhound.
wound. AP minus 4.
Goes straight through.
3 plus 2.
So he's
5
got
damage.
11 wounds. So he's down to 6 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
The mortar.
Mortar.
Ready to fire. Oh, 6. 6 shots. Hitting 3s. Oh, excellent firepower. And strength 8. 3's to wound.
3 go through.
3 go through.
AP
8 minus 2. If I fail all these, the Hellhound is destroyed. Okay, I got 2 wounds remaining, but it's severely crippled.
Heavy
This
slugger next.
Hellhound here. In its lowest bracket
Or
now.
heavy stub or whatever he's got. I can't remember. All hit.
All hits.
Strength 5, toughness 7, 5s. 1
wound.
AP minus 1.
4 up, saved. So that's a lot of damage that has been applied to the Hellhound.
Combi bolter from the Terminator.
Combi bolt from the Terminator. Into the Hellhound.
Yep. 3
Yeah.
hits.
3 hits.
5s to wound.
5's to wound. 1 wound.
1 save.
Yeah. Saved with the 3 up save. Just when it can't get any more crueler. Flaming Death is going to go on this command squad.
5d6 shots.
These are automatically hitting, remember.
5, 8, 11, 15, 17.
17 dice, okay. 17 auto hits.
Strength is 3.
So
Toughness
it's
is.
force wound.
I'm just going to double check the range of the
Just
container.
done some special rules double checking.
Just measured the distance just
Yeah.
for his contagion range to see if he would be putting his toughness, minus 1 toughness.
Oh,
on.
minus 1 toughness
But
sort of thing.
he's just out. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, just out.
So
So
4s were to wound.
force went to wound.
So that's all of them. I get to reroll.
Yeah, 'cause it's a plague weapon as well. Okay, they failed.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 saves with
10
no AP.
saves with no AP for the banner, for Cadia, and for the Emperor. And they have been destroyed. Another command unit gone, and that means the action has gone.
Yeah.
They have been eliminated.
Yeah, they get the vital intelligence anymore.
No. We just want to get it done. Oh, so charges to declare.
Yeah, so these guys charging these guys here.
Speed up the game. Yeah, we're not going to Overwatch. Oh, dear me, the spinning dice of destiny.
The way I do it.
5 inches.
It's just, this is the first time these guys have been in combat. So since
So it's a debut, debut for these guys. And
No,
and
I've played them twice. First time they deep striked in and nothing was near them, so they didn't
Yeah.
do anything. Second
Okay.
game they got killed on turn 2.
Yeah.
So this is the first time they've actually killed stuff. And they've
Oh,
killed
well
quite a
done.
bit, so
All right.
third time's the charm.
Okay. So any other charges to declare?
Let's do Typhus as well. See if
Typhus.
it's a long bomb charge for Typhus.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in.
Oh, he's definitely in, isn't he?
Boom.
He's
11
in.
charge, just a stick in there.
Close combat. So here we go.
Oh, we had 3 minutes left, and that was all self-inflicted. Right, who do we do?
Now,
first?
just to let you know, viewers, if you're a loyal fan of Cadia, viewer discretion is advised because the amount of damage is about to be hit on this poor infantry squad and the commander is very, very disturbing, to say the least. What is going on here? Please
So
explain.
they've got 2 profiles for their attacks.
Mhm.
So they're choosing the siphon attack.
Mhm.
So you times their attacks by 2 basically. The champion's got 5. So he's going to be doing 10 attacks. So he'll hit on 2s. He'll re-roll 1s because he's of Typhus nearby.
He's of Typhus nearby and
So they
all
all
hit.
hit. Now he is strength 5 of the siphon attack plus
Mhm.
1 because I upgraded his weapons. He's strength 6.
Oh, right.
Their toughness is 2.
Okay.
There's going to be 1s to wound, re-rolling 1s because they're. Oh, sorry, 2s to wound, re-rolling
1s to wound?
Yeah,
You may as well just take them off.
to be fair. So he's going to be wounded on 2s, re-rolling 1s,
Yeah.
and 6s are going to be mortal wounds as well
Oh!
because of his upgrade.
Oh!
That's
No!
2 mortal wounds. straight
Is that an
away.
additional or is it just instead of?
No additional.
Oh, in addition.
Yeah.
Oh!
So that's 3 mortal wounds.
No! They're
And,
dead. They're dead.
yeah.
They're dead. They're dead. They're gone. They're gone. Just cut it out here. I just want to take them off.
It's just champions, just to annihilate them.
Drew Gummies.
Empty. You've got to do the music.
I've already done the music. I don't want to do it again. Everyone will just hate the film. The anonymous guardsmen have been destroyed. The champion single-handedly has slaughtered that guard squad. Now, Commander Otero is in the fight for his life against Typhus. Typhus is going to do siphon attacks against the commander as well.
Have you got 5 up in invulnerable?
He's got a 5+ invulnerable save. He has a refractor field. That's one good bonus that we have. But he's going to have mortal wounds.
No, he has 6 attacks base. He's going to be doing 12 attacks to you. There's no mortal wound output on this.
No. Oh, dear.
We could do 6 attacks with damage free.
Yeah. Okay. Bring it on.
2s to hit.
I defy you, Typhus.
No rerolls.
You may destroy this planet, but Cadia stands by brave men who will never yield to chaos.
So
Die! Filth!
he's got an awful lot. I don't think he'd have that much time in real life.
Die, you filthy nurgle! Oh! 5 toughness 2. Sorry about the banter.
So
You need it in this game.
3s to wound.
Oh, rerolling the ones. Oh. Okay. All of them. So that's how many?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11. 11 wounds, ladies and gentlemen.
AP's -1.
AP's -1, but we got a refractor field, so. 5 up save. If he passes this, he'll get a medal. He's got 4 wounds. Will he survive against Typhus's blade? A good valiant attempt, but the commander has been slain. And what was the damage? Just 1, is it?
Yeah, 1.
Just
I could have done the other one.
Oh.
There was damage free each, so that probably would have been
Commander
better.
Otero, thank you for your service for Cadia. And just to wrap it up,
And then
a sentinel. It hits. It wounds. Make a 2-up armor save, sir. Yes, of course. He makes up the 2-up save. Right, so that concludes close combat, and it concludes the game. I'm going to concede because it is impossible to win this mission. But we want to complete the battle round for the purposes of cinematic fun and for your viewing pleasure. So we're going to calculate the victory points for the secondary objectives and primary objectives, and to conclude the total number of points for this game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have the final score for this very solemn battle report for the Cadians. It is 47 points to the Deathguard, to the Cadians 9 points. It has been a humiliating defeat. A crushing victory has been scored for the Deathguard, and Cadia now is truly lost. We are fighting a losing battle on all fronts, and it's pretty narrative to say the least.
More stuff's coming out of this now.
More stuff. The warp gate has opened, and the forces of the Black Legion will pile forward as this pile.
We'll do the offs. We didn't hang about. Typhus don't hang about
Yeah.
anywhere.
So something strange is about to happen. The warp is open. The warp is literally open. So the forces of the Chaos forces are coming out. The Cadians have decided to fall back with the loss of their commissar, the loss of discipline. The evacuation has started on the planet of Cadia. The Deathguard have secured this sector, and it is a fight for every man's survival to evacuate this planet. The pylons are coming through up from the ground, and the forces of chaos descend upon the beloved planet of Cadia. This may be a defeat for Cadia, but Cadia, as a human being, and for its race, and for its regiments, all across the Imperium of Man, Cadia will stand. Thank you very much for watching this video. Special thank you to Dan Underdown for coming down to this SSWG Wargames Club. Thank you for him for bringing down his amazing Deathguard army, and we look forward to more future battle reports.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Yep, thank you. That's all right. Thank you, Dan. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It has been an epic debut for the Forces of Chaos on the channel. Even though we hate Chaos, we love its models, but we hate the taint. We hate it. We get triggered. We hate the foes of the Emperor. So there you go. So that concludes that. And if you want to support me on the channel, whether you like to be a Space Marine, Ultramarine, or those that want to support me through the Cadian faction, do please consider heading over to my Patreon page. It allows me to make more epic battle reports like this, and for your viewing pleasure. No matter how big or small your contribution, it will continue to build up more battle reports on the YouTube channel. So I'm going to keep making them. I love battle reports, making them and editing them and that kind of thing, but it does take a lot of work and time to view these and edit these videos for your viewing pleasure. So even if it's just £1 a month, that will be greatly appreciated, and you'll be featured on the Patreon page. And for those that are tier 2 or more, you'll be featured. Your name will appear in the end credits and featured in our battle reports as well. So there you go. Will you be an Ultramarine or will you be a Cadian? So there you go. So for those on YouTube, thank you very much for viewing this video. And if you like this video, please consider hitting the like button, as well as subscribe to more viewing content as well. Leave a comment. Do any of my patrons deserve a medal, or will you join? And what is your regiment? I'd love to know. We need reinforcements on this planet, that's for sure, because everything's crumbling down. Everything's going horribly wrong for the Forces of Chaos. Oh! No, Forces of Cadian has gone wrong. I've gone a bit too far there. But anyway.
Thin line.
It's a thin line. So the ranks are thinning, but we need reinforcements. We need you to join the 18th Cadian Army Group today. And furthermore, do check out more content on the Striking Scorpion 82 channel, as well as the Plus channel. Check that out. The links are in the video description below. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, happy wargaming.